I ask you to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not subjects.
Citizens, not subjects.
Responsible citizens, building communities of service and a nation of character.
Responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Americans have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
Ghanaians have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
Sikana ashe.
Nana dwe. Nana dwe. Kufuado. Utito se kuye. Wa Jimmy Che nipa biya tie de meka no. Nano ai Gini yesi yatu omuma mpanyini na Jimmy wa uti se adanko ane maame ayira. Kwase mpanyini no a wahye oman sika afro play e de ko Gini se yatu omuma mpanyini into maintain peace na be ya obia nku obia Gini fo na koto abama ade bogosofo express yaku ombe kasa keke obia Gini fo na koto abama ade 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 Gini fo na koto abama Gini fo na koto abama ade Gini fo na koto abama ade Gini fo na koto abama ade
uhwe Jimmy akira kwan na se oduru Ghana mpanifo na se usan omo ho se okwa kope Jimmy akira kwan de ene me kam to se Jimmy ni ba bia ni hu a ubehunu no efri se oman omo gold dam o timber bauxite na mampani je akatua 217 million monse se vice nso ono so de a woje chief justice ono so de a woje speaker of parliament de woje ne MP ni minister na omo keka ho mo omo akatua omo je enso omo ba begino aka so oman ni sikanti sa na tie de di levy kwa kwoto oman na so mpanifo amo abro na mutiri mo de mo fuma aduane a mo de mo nsa benkum ni nifa na efa na mo ni nsa twero kronkron so aka wosese mo anya ma mu nuanom nkuma de mo anya amame wosese de obi yema mo ba mo den mo nso mo nya sama foforo na se mo do na do mo na mfa so de be na mo anya nkwasiafo obi ama parliament oni akatua kase age wechicha ni bre hwede ote bola bro bre no mo titi totonya ka adwuma aban adwuma efuo mu omo ebre hwe bro mo bre ni ade enso mo akatua ni so na mo kwakwoto mo akatua mu amutum 70% na de ono titi totonya ka na wakwakoto na akatua mu 4% na nka nifo we musimu nim nyansa ye kan kwasiafo amane nkwasia efise mo ati onyankopon apam because woto wakatua 70% na man 4% na onyankopon atwere se de obi yema mo ebe mo den mo so menye sama foforo na se mo do na do mo na fa so de ebe na mo nya aboa woto wakatua 70% no so man 70 eno na kire odo na se wonim se ente sa de ne na katua bum na mo je na mo nipa mo afu nyame akwan mo so fa so de ne se ye mo na mo gini enkwasiafo mu nkwasiafo efiti Dr. Kwame Mpoma so de be pen na Kufu Addo so empanifo na ba etuatua so ni nyina ejimifo hwan na aba oso no de bosia wankwa bobi David nso so ohu wotre ni ni anase forest aduane na empanifo mo kosre na de bre mu so anyansafo no hwan ye mo amudi ya ajimi
Sikano ashe. Sikano ashe.
Kufuado. Utito se kuye. Kufuado. Utito se kuye. Wa Jimmy Che nipa biya tie de meka no. Nano ai Gini yesi yatu omuma mpanyini na Jimmy why you uti se adanko ane maami ayira kwase empanyini no a wase o man sika afro play e de ko Guinea say yatu omoma empanyini itu maintain peace e be ya obia nku obia Guinea fo na koto abama o ade fo na koto abama o ade ya Guinea fo na koto abama o ade ya Guinea fo na koto abama o ade 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 bogosofo especially ku ombe kasa keke no maka wo mekasa Jimmy
me engraxe me
Yeba hano yebesi toilets amamu yebesi toilets in all yebesi 8-unit toilets 8-unit toilets 32 toilets in all ama the people of Agogo. Usorina uko toilet uya obejare enyasa Usorina uko toilet uya obejare enyasa Usorina uko toilet uya obejare enyasa Usorina uko toilet uya obejare enyasa
Sikana she. Sikano ashe.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. It's exactly 3:01 p.m. US East Coast. It's definitely 8:01 in Ghana. Welcome to the most authoritative, most listened to platform on the planet right now. This is With All Due Respect Extended Version. We are streaming from our studios here in Washington, D.C. My producers are called the Ghost Team. We are here today. We are here to discuss Ghana. If you're watching me this evening, I would like to say welcome. Thank you. Welcome from Africa. If you're watching me from Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas, thank you very much for tuning in. If you're watching us on Facebook, you're watching us on YouTube, watching us on Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV, I would like to say welcome to the most authoritative, pound for pound, state of the nations, with all due respect. Thank you to every single individual who has tuned in tonight to watch us. You can donate to support the TV. It's very, very important I make this announcement. You can donate to support the TV through our Momo platform or our Momo number, MTN Momo 05588933032. You can donate to support Loud Silence TV. It is important. We are in a new month. We have to try everything possible to sustain this TV. It's been a tough one. It's been about 3 days. We've been off. It's all about negotiating behind the scenes, making sure that we keep the TV on. We can negotiate and negotiate. It's going to get to a point where we cannot negotiate again. So if you're watching me tonight, around the world, it's important we all go back into chipping something in to keep this TV on. Today is the first. We almost missed today. We almost missed this month, but I know that it is going to happen through your help. So tonight, if you're watching me across the world, it's very, very important that you chip in something, $1, that is 7 Ghana cedis, to sustain this TV till 2022. We cannot be doing hand to mouth, month by month. We need to try and all put something in to keep this TV on. We almost lost this slot. We almost lost this TV. So it's not just by magic that we are here today. It's through negotiations. We've been given some grace period to make sure we meet our target, and that is we have been given some time to pay our debt to keep the TV on. It's very, very important. Wow, MTN Momono 05588933032. I feel Abba 2 years. This year, the second month, and the third month, which is March. Be in Namian Sunny, na amount for who TV no, yes, ni rabo sume fufromu, and na ye ne TV for ne Kaza say, Sebi Sikanson, and so Munyabo Tramaka cry, Adani a ye kufuado bang, Amonyabo Tramaka crana, a Busiano, Edeka crack a crababa, Naya Bitiadia da inti, Amama a grace period, Amama embrebe, na Ochibako, Senebea, a kai da honey bit me to Sebio yen to 20 pieces, and Itina Ubia Oshemi across the board, and it's important to say we chip in $1. You can also donate for other people. We need enough money to keep this TV on. I was receiving so many calls, my producers, everybody being bombarded bombarded with calls. It's not easy. I know how people are watching this, but we cannot just watch it without helping. So this is a public service. It's important. Every single individual watching me across the world, you will donate. People asking for the Momo number, it is on the screen. I think you can see it on the screen, please. The number is on the screen. The blue part now, post on me left, you can see it on the screen. Please don't ask the number. It is already on the screen. Let us try and donate. If you haven't donated, it's very, very important. Let me be factual here. Let me say this. To keep this TV on for a year is $60,000. You can go outside and ask. To keep this TV on for a year is $60,000. It is $5,000 a month. And you can ask people on multi-TV. And remember, this is a public service. We have decided not to take money from any politician to push this. We have decided to make sure, we stay neutral, stay on the issues, speak irrespective of who is in front of us. So it's very, very important, we keep this TV on. I've been doing this for over a year, and I think it's about time we all helped. To keep this TV on for 2022, you need over $60,000 just to keep it on. And this TV is supposed to be on. That's why we're asking $1 from each individual who is on this platform, who is a member of With All Due Respect page, who is a member of Loud Silence TV, who has joined us on Facebook all across the world. We need to chip in $1 or whatever you want to add to make sure we are able to pay this TV. It is not easy. Our brothers and sisters back home, TV, and that is the fact. And the most important thing is we don't play so much ads. And I said, no ad on this TV. There's no ad on this TV. So it's a public service. The people have to sustain this TV to make sure, it stays powerful. Intina, sometimes when we are here and we are playing the ads, we are talking about the Momo donations and all that. It's not because, GBB free one. I say, it's because we all want to help and sustain this TV. It is not easy. The government of Ghana, at the end of the day, so be able to add on TV. So what they will do is they'll go after the person. They will try and shut the company down or whatever. So majority of the companies in Ghana are scared to even bring their art on this platform, and those two who are not scared are also looking at their shoulders. Hey, what is going to happen? Here we are. So it's victimization and all those political things. This platform is an anti-corruption platform. Until we expect these kind of things. Until every single individual watching, it's important that we all chip in something. It will get to a point, if we cannot negotiate, the TV will go down. This month, the TV was supposed to be switched off. 3 days ago, the TV was off. I had to be on phone 24/7 to be convincing these people that we have a family. They are donating. We will get there. We will be able to make sure we take care of this TV throughout the year. Now, because of our track record, they've given us some 1 week grace period to make sure we make up this. If we are not able to do that, the TV is going to shut down automatically and for good. So it's up to us to make sure we sustain this TV. Very, very important. $1, Europe, America, £1, everywhere you are. You can also adapt people back home. If you're for maybe you free, nipa 10, nipa 20, me say adiama nipa 20. Maybe I'm paying $20. I am paying $50 for 50 people. Maybe I'm a cross pocho or more TV. I'm paying for 100 people. That's how we can make this happen. Because sebio yenu anemo move omo sebio nyamentu omo sem to say nya omo sika no so anonya den and the ohwe cedi ne dollar na cedi ne krampo de adane eye toilet paper. So it's important we the people in the diaspora any wa bruchiri you better try kakra na you keep this TV on by making sure we are adopting people back home to help donate sustain this TV. This is not a one-time donation. This is not a donation. Rebecca said, oh yeah, and then if you want to also continue donating every month, it is important. We accept that, and also something that we accept. The $1, and we expect to we get about 60,000 people chipping in $1 so that we could pay for 2022. Then we will not be going back to this negotiation table every single day. That is what we are hoping. That if we are able to get 60,000 followers, and even with all due respect alone, we have close to 500,000 followers. So if we are not able to meet this, then it means that the family is not ready to keep this TV on. My best is what I'm doing. The team, they are doing everything possible. Behind the scenes, the Goods team, they are doing, we are writing, we are doing everything, but it's up to us to make sure this TV stays on. So we are hoping that we'll get 60,000 people putting $1 in to make sure we can sustain this TV for 2022. In fact, paying even the Ghost team and all that, I have decided to take over that to do it from my own pocket. But I just want a TV on. Our production team and all that, I do that. I pay for my pocket, which is fine. But the TV is something that's supposed to be on. That's all. That's all. It's very, very important for us all to chip something in to make sure, we meet that target. If we are not able to meet it, the TV goes down totally. It goes off. Maybe in the next week or two, the TV is going to go off if you don't meet the target, and that's it. And that's why I'm telling you this. And then to me, aka maye nyina yate ho ase na se ne be ya at least it will not be a problem when a TV goes off. But I hope and I believe in you, I believe in the family, say we will make sure that this TV stays on around the world. There are some people too who are businessmen and all that. They're like, hey, I want to chip in something to make sure that this TV stays on. You can contact the With All Due Respect number. You can actually donate through this Momo line. It's important. If people want to voluntarily donate, we are very, very happy. We are ready for that. On Cash App, KTWADR. On Cash App, it is KTWADR. On PayPal, KTWADR. PayPal, KTWADR. Momo MTN Momo no 055-8893-032 055-889-3032. Edina Eshahono Benedict Addo. Benedict Addo. You can send your donation to that platform. All right, thank you very much. Now yaba na niaba ende your Monday. Today 1st of March 2022. 3 months in and you room. This is the 3rd month. Nanado Dan Kwekufuado abain MPP abain. They are still making noise. They are still chastising people. They are still going after people. Victimization, the highest in Ghana right now. The issue is the government focused. You're the 3rd man. Nothing has been done. It's always insult. It's always arresting people. Basically, it's always intimidating the people. But ende you're on commodity. Yasabano nearby. In common, you wouldn't your caption the face of an e-scammer. The face of an e-scammer. Nanado Dan Kwekufuado recently has started speaking about the e-levy. These are the things we will be discussing tonight. And you bring Shamia, Ekufuado, a year in summer Okafa e-levy, no Sebio and Tasum. Sebio, Ghanaians should not take him serious. There's something that is missing in the president's speech. There's something that is missing in Ekufuado's statement. And that is what I will be explaining to you for you to know. Say, the president does not respect us, and we should find a way to kick such a president out of office legitimately and democratically. That is very, very important. And when it comes to Ghana, a conversation about coup, and so abaswa amount for air can send. I will talk about the coup a little bit, and also I will talk about President Ekufuado, Nana Danko Ekufuado, lies, ne scamming tendencies, and the Metro Madrid president in Ghana for who say in Kwasia for. There's a platform where Oba no Kreno and Awoti here. We do not mince words. And you bring Sebio undi 18 years and over. Do not watch this show. Or your parent now should be you bring out baby below 18 years. It's very, very advisable. Say Obama Akurano Akwasha de Makajan say Adia Sankoda Kevin Taylor ba. This is an adult show. Yeah, mince words. Say asam sene etiene beka ne pepepe. Bibi edruno need braba. Ghana Kurono asay. Ya me ni anya dinya. These are some of the reasons until you better show we saw yemfa yet no crane yet to say. If you are here watching me, it's 18 plus, and it's important you tell the kids to leave the platform and go sleep because Kevin Taylor show we and the Yendia grow also. Mabano nearba, Yabano nearba. Thank you very much. We are live on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We are live on Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We are live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. We are streaming on With All Due Respect page on Facebook. We are cross-posted on very important platforms, some important platforms. NDC TV, they are picking us live right now on Facebook. We have 1957 Project also picking us live this evening on Facebook. Benjamin Wayo Mahama's page is blazing live tonight. They are also cross-posting the show. Ghanaian Citizen TV, they are also live on Loud Silence on Facebook. We have Honorable Joseph Yamin's page. They are also cross-posting the show this evening. Kevin Taylor, my official page on Facebook. We are also streaming this, and Hopex TV and radio. They are also on the sidelines, making sure you get all the facts. So these are some of the platforms carrying us tonight. But our main platform is on Multi TV, Loud Silence TV. Our main platform is on Multi TV, Loud Silence TV. All right, thank you very much. Let's do the do right now. Good evening to every single individual watching me across the world. We started very late, so I'm not going to waste time on the hello family. Thank you very much. Hello to every single individual, especially the women on this platform. Embano, Nyamishirobia, Mbemano, Motuden and se pancake. Hey, Dabi pancake, the Embryo, Motuden inside we use. In Timbemane, they no lie. Embano, still lie. March near Drumono, Ebefa. Now remember, 29th of March 2022, the most exclusive interview at ABC between Evelyn, aka Sarah Bruni, and myself, ABC or Loud Silence TV. So, member Uremfi, 29th of March, Nana Danko Kufuado's birthday, that day, the interview will happen. Remember, Maman Sanka Semucha, you're another exclusive interview with Salis. Remember, before election 2020, I had this conversation with Salis. Salis, he is the person now, not Omujin say a friend is Swale na Yekukun Swale, no. He is an investigative journalist. He's with the Sahel newspaper. Salis, your interview, no, on the main senior from the Jubilee House, you know, how they orchestrated, they put everything together, and miscalculated a mass Swale wuye. Salis and a recorded Kennedy Japan secretly be me watch mo abra na Kennedy eka say the Jubilee House even knows about the you know how he went after Anas and all that. I have this exclusive interview with Salis Eba, so I'll be giving you the date very, very soon. We have some videos to show you in that before that during that interview. It's a video Salis secretly recorded Kennedy Japan yabebo ama obia ate ewo Ghana. It's got to do with the president knowing about the things Kennedy has said previously that he has done. So I'll play the video for you, not today, the exclusive interview, no, so I'll be telling you about sorry, today is Tuesday. Thank you very much, Quest. I'll be playing the interview to before the interview. So there were two interviews in March here. Two interviews. One with Salis, former investigative undercover journalist. Ono na oni anasi jumana oni Kennedy koye jumano. Right now he came out with some explosive interview before election 2020. Be sure some kaipa. Yes, I'll be talking to him again. Exclusive interview, things you've not heard before. And then 29th, I'll be talking to Evelyn, aka Sawabroni. This platform is a solid platform. We make sure say no Krenunkwa and a Ghana for and Sabeka. We have some other interviews to coming up apart from these two interviews, so very, very intense ones. Yashada and Yema interviews in Eba 1-1 on the platform entire interviews. Anytime you have a grant interview, also as I said, there's a reason. You best man for no fact no and you best it's very, very important. Now Okay. Now, mommy and be quick. Now, you clear air on so many things. Mom, we show me the whole Ghana. Petro there saying, Motor Petro say, yeah, the NTS yet 4 more. Motor Petro say, Muhinim, bro. I 4 more. I Motor Petro near saying, Mammy Petro bo. I Petro near say, Mammy, yes, yeah, Petro that want to say. But before we do the no, my law certificate is missing. Ekufuado. I'm still asking President Ekufuado say he should come out and tell us the certificate away. We are asking Kokubaku, who is the chief defender of Ekufuado, say we want the president to tell us where his certificate is. Now remember, in 2012, Ekufuado was questioned about his certificate. Said the law certificate when. You say we a third class, we a Legon with third class. Now the question everybody was asking is, Nana Addo Ekufuado, where is your certificate? And that was his answer. My law certificate is missing. Nana Addo Ekufuado. We should not forget this. We should be asking him every single day. I keep telling you, people have an imposter as a president. Ekufuado is an imposter. He is not a lawyer. If anybody tells you, say Ekufuado a lawyer, that person is a liar. These are things from him. These are his own words. Or send his certificate, Ira. Now question is say certificate in Ira, school normal certificate, Omaka someone to be more certificate to be man. These are questions. When you read a story, this is in 2012, April 9th, 2012. Say no kaya, Nana Addo Ekufuado, the 2012 flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, in an attempt to defend himself against the claim by retired Justice Francis Yawanasu Pega that he was not called to the bar, has produced an October 15, 2007 letter, which basically says his qualifying and enrollment certificate cannot be found. Let me read the last part for you to hear. He said, let me take the whole paragraph again. It's very, very important. This is what the story said. It says, my law certificate is missing, Ekufuado. When you read the story, it says this. Nana Addo Ekufuado, the 2012 flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, in an attempt to defend himself against the claim by retired Justice Pega that he was not called to the Ghana bar, has produced an October 15th, 2007 letter. It's a letter he produced. Letter which basically says his qualifying and enrollment certificate cannot be found. The second paragraph says this. The letter, which was signed by E. Bart Plange Brew, Acting Administrative Secretary of the Ghana Legal Council, stated that, and I quote, I have been informed of the loss of Mr. Williams of Mr. William Addo Dankwa Ekufuado's qualifying and enrollment certificate. End of quote. So according to October 2007 letter, even though Nanado's qualifying and enrollment certificate was missing, he, Mr. Brew, could still certify that Mr. Blah, 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 blah. Now, you have a president. You have a president who says, his certificate is missing. He wrote it in a form of letter to the General Legal Council, this same General Legal Council. They have been our problem from day one. This same General Legal Council, they have been a problem from day one. They had a problem, but no problem. But maybe the person who say, "Ekufuadwe, or certificate in the schools, we want to follow up and ask them to give us a duplicate." They should just give us a duplicate of your certificate. It's more moshemia, Nana show boy, Nana Bema Tintin Gramo, Nana Eye Kwabota, Nana election 2020, Nana 4 more, Nana Deuteronomy, Nana certificateless president, Nana Okpo 1. Yes, Okpo 1. Nana Atankpa 1. Nana, where is your certificate? These are basic questions. Me and fan also say I don't respect you. I'm asking legitimate questions. Where is the president's certificate? You have an imposter as a president. Kwekubaku, I gave you an assignment. Me say, you Kwekubaku yourself, come and tell us your certificate. Because we know you finished exam. And exam no form 3. We want to know certificate a year game pass SS3. We want to ask, say, Kwekubaku, when I don't ube some questions. Prove, let Ekufuado show us his certificate. You're debating a check or you're imposter. The president is a liar. Every liar is a thief. So Ekufuado, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as we live, Nanado Danko Ekufuado is an imposter. Or you're true for on kind of for on this certificate and or the president. On your lawyer be a Ghana for ma obia jina bebia simpie bia ni so nka say lawyer Ekufuado. He's a thief. Munko busana say or apply ewo easy no. I don't want fan the law degree nanshim. The president is a thief. He is a criminal. He is an imposter. Yeah, the cromfo evitechi amwa enabedi so. And into be oyi. Into na yedru baby one day no. So I'm just asking a simple question. The Ekufuado also o certificate na yira. Show us the schools now ko no. Na yanko ho. Na yanko biso mo say certificate no omoma a duplicate. Na bentwa cromfo o de azan entro abedi president busa question also wenyini. Na when any panyini won fie. It's important we keep asking this question. The president is a liar. He's an imposter. I don't recognize this man as a president. I see him as an imposter, a liar, a very, very cunning man who does not respect anybody because Ghana as a country, yenim, brofo, ya take brofo, ya ko PhD. Nobody is questioning this president's certificate. You are all hypocrites. Majority of those people calling themselves men of God, especially Duncan Williams. I am going to show people your house at Reston. Duncan Williams, that mansion you have bought at Reston. That big house at Twaso 4 now, and the Obiani Ghana no sikana wenya ya beto dino. I am not going to do you bad. I am going to show your followers, your congregants who are misbehaving on social media. Say, Jimmy Fona Motia sorry them. Why in the bet to mess down webi? Why in the Japadia ebet to bedru say? Would the flock name and I would catch up and say, we are said the afefedianye, and so I beto a mansion to America, and I'm with them. Mo asofo na mo ha nyina otabo so oda wo Virginia ho baby mekire mo nyina mo dan na mama ejimi foro mo di mochi wa sori dem na mo dwonsa mo ye nyankopon no they would know the kind of people you are. So this is an open fight. Me, I am in the ring, pound for pound. Me there me no be any problem, but all the problem me ba me be shiaw. So I am going to show your congregants omo mo chesi come out over the years omo bra bo be gina atro any chrono, any I will let them understand the kind of person you are, the investment you are doing in America. Sika with the American government, you know. And call it Ghana ye juma e juma and call for nipe juma. So Duncan, it's very, very important. I let people know the other investment part of you. And I'll prove to Ghanaians why they don't need to listen to such people. You people are imposters. You people don't tell the people the truth. You are sitting in Ghana saying things are hard. They should pray to God. And you are investing in America. It's important. I'll show Ghanaians the house. Now, what else? Jack. Table no swaya ma. Yasi Ghana for somebody call war. Ewa hinfa. Ye babe call war. Ewa Ukraine. I inti adwa safo papa. The weapons aba. Kantankanye. Kantankanye. Easier. Mr. Russia for Pomra. Russia for some young bema mumra. Kantanka near pipion. Pipion. Ready? Ash. Can't okay. Russia for some dom perfect. Baby at him. Yeah, chamo. Russia for yeah, chamo. Kantanka there when put first phase. Where first phase. Kantanka automobile police antagonistic Robocop 3, Robocop 2, and a Robocop 1. So ku first one na titim na Robocop 2 so you need king na Kantanka ansa ni nhye shade we se ne go follow ku ado go. Nana Kantanka ansa ni entra se ne nhye host we en ne nhye na enye hockey ne ekobo Kantanka aye war na yeko. Where there is a hockey for goalkeepers live I say me na me bo hockey I per se about for the magic trophy yes achimota for that na girl be feeling rough me cram referee ya first saying Jeanette girl be say me ko hu no me yabo na fe shadamfa it issue ni ya say Kantanka fight na yeko enye hockey ni yekobo ai enti Kantanka na imrebi Kantanka na imrebi Ochi Ghana for the penfo nyina no so nyina munhia me me be lunch mesa hey Kantanka so a hard guy o na mokai ena Kantanka say oba be lunch mesa akọ space ena penfo nyina ena penfo nyina ja adwuma mo ye ena so I just have for pastor emra na oba be lunch shuttle bi akọ space and Bikai. And I'm penny for nyina agya de omo ye an enti we de me ko I just for pade be feeling no enti Kantanka nie an Russia for problem ra na so you for dey say Terminator 1 Terminator 2 Terminator 3 na eno no omo be block e giant as ade de shop omo block the giant an Conan the Destroyers sa de omo block e giant as on be den and your weapons and Kantanka are releasing way KTO2 KTKO2 oh missiles any a cycle horror Kantanka you played why helicopter and no knockout as you see Kantanka dia we Ghana no Kantanka me feel o Kantanka kwa helicopter that dey here woman say Kantanka helicopter entu ye ko be bia de sika amu dey dey kwa kwesi o time no Kantanka helicopter no entu K2 KTKO2 no entu helicopter is the greater so they are going to show near Sadia Befi helicopter was here trim there TP pair Air Force 1 Ghana Armed Forces 1 we are moving from Kantanka Cape Coast side O2 yeah you see at greater Ghana police omo Motorola TP pair chi me say pair na pair where are you strike one are you at Abra America for yet strike one copy all right got signal 23 490 yeah 1020 yeah the Tiana TP pair pair na pair yes pair na pair ekufo adu ewu ana da bi o okay pair na pair ekufo adu ewu ana iti Kantanka why helicopter they come say anke start here shin nanke nanke tu nanko Kantanka helicopter de ye sika to de atwia de abaka so a de yesi fom de ahoro de aba betwa ho ahia na de knockout me nse bi esi ase sa knockout we yo we edu asankrego na drop ba ko to a munyina mo asankrego afo me pem asem rof mo nsa ne won ko Kantanka Kantanka no toys. Inti yesu e ni Russia fopa. Na Kantanka me hwe yo. Helicopter the tie no. Helicopter tie aisa bobo ya tie Pragia. Na helicopter tie ka krakasa. Okay, I've stopped. If you just shoot me shoot. Na helicopter na tie ka krakasa. Na helicopter go to Banchiana, e fa Banchiana. Helicopter na fa Banchiana. Helicopter na take a crackasana. Aren't organize when they say Pompia 2,000 Ghana. All right, okay. Intianye TP pair Ghana police. Kantanka helicopter way nipa tunkum. Kantanka helicopter way Henry Cote onkum. Greater Accra regional onkum. Now as emergency aba. Na helicopter no ya your phone your dive to man na say me hu say gate ni bio I can tank helicopter way helicopter you mini no helicopter de bibio helicopter bibio helicopter edenche helicopter no ai oba obefo helicopter na edenche helicopter bibio helicopter ogum inti eno no ena maka kire no inti kantanka yes ya twa Ukraine ni sorry Russia for pa omra kantanka na pacho we ya ba ko ya say helicopter no mahuso obi abejo so we bomber say me dey say helicopter we ba ko say ye dey petufo bo santase dey ni bi ya mpa TP pe no ene dey dey boarding inti kantaka yes rebo helicopter say helicopter dey get the padlock dey let me enlarge that. I didn't see you. Producer, I can't hear you. Producer, get out. I say, hey, can they? Can that guy come down? Padlock that guy. Man show. Sorry. Kantanga, manuko kotia. Nam kase automatic. Sa padlock ya. Golden padlock ya be cray. And even that Kantanga helicopter. Okay, all right, we will be back to start the show. Hey, helicopter cut padlock.
Oh, change. More than 16 called you home. But it's not for road. Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? Now cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? Now cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? Ya do ko school no? Would you mean no? Kwane ko sua de no? Would you mean no? Be ni petite no? Would you mean no? Sana be ya be bo abusua no? Would you mean no? What be ko nom joto no? Would you mean no? School fees ko to chacha no? Would you mean no? Exams ba ya failure no? Would you mean no? Amana wanya adwumanya no? Would you mean no? Obra bansi uye no? Would you mean no? Wana no tifie ba ye no? Would you mean no? Now class and one no? Would you mean no? Now class and one no? Would you mean no? Woman mete area mu no? Would you mean no? Echicha banche no? Would you mean no? Area shena no? Would you mean no? Osane na boss wo mu no? Would you mean no? Ade kwatu adwuma mu no? Would you mean no? Wo mu woni ana ho no? Would you mean no? Koye na masam no? Would you mean no? Kofa pri woni sa no? Would you mean no? Ade beto ne so no? Would you mean no? Now kasa no ano no? Would you mean no? O kasa no ano no? Would you mean no? O kasa no ano no? Would you mean no? 4 o'clock na mayifum. Mi jimi. When you can be defeated better no tuntum. Mi jimi no. Teacher be a friend coffee bar. Mi jimi. Na se letter eya obama ba. Mi jimi. Mi ti kon do ma pida. Mi jimi. Area sim from tehoda. Mi jimi. School fees no meji na medi. Mi jimi. Class na meta baby resini. Mi jimi no. School obehu na mahuri. Mi jimi. Ama for boss na ye buani. Mi jimi. Ba fa ya wotwini tunim se wo ye woni. Mi jimi no. Na me cancer no ano no. Mi jimi. Se certificate ya mi ni bi. Mi jimi. Ma ye na me dia ko pa adwuma bi. Mi jimi. Right na ye bank manager yi. Mi jimi. Na se sia mi di pa yi. Mi jimi no. Na aya me sa. Mi jimi no. Na me cancer no ano no. Mi jimi no. Hey ah. Mi jimi no. Wo cancer no ano no. Mi jimi no.
Wo cancer no ano no. Enye wo nko a ebi nkoma sofofo no. Mi jimi. Mo jene se mo de nyansa sembe de nkofo sika. Munjai jimi no. Ala no se wo do me. Se na wo boa wo de me na me se wo pese wo wi mi sika. Aponche ba wo pa branka me jimi brazia. Eye wo jimi na da no wo sa. Si wata de hate wo beyi. Wo be giri bu sisi a wo sine abedi. Kokotu aduane bra sisi a wo bedi. Won fare mpo wa hwe ni jimi bi. Abogi se beka wo jimi no. Broni beka safu. Wo jimi se sai kura mpo ye hu. Winim the difference between chalewet and slippers and wo between shoe ni kambu. Wo jimi no. Tiani me didn't know. Wo jimi no. Anti-boy got this.
All right, that was Wujimi by Abogise. Still a Boise Boys. And they're solid production. It was shot and edited by Coplinks Media. If you want Coplinks Media, they are the best in editing, the best in video production and all that. But artists in the front, Abogise. Abogise. One day my friend will show me, so I said, Abogise, Ujimi, now also got him saying, Miss Jimmy, Jimmy, this is coming from Abogise inside the Obuasi. Thank you very much. Obuasi for that we never say that. until the bones are rotten. Phobia nie, Madam Saidu, I'll call you tonight. Okay, so moment taking care of some business. We na bibi. Mekaisa last week, when Kennedy Japan was having his media tour. I would say media tour because he was all over the place, all over different media platforms, talking about the government of Ghana. Now, nyoma fa a year MPP for who, oma nyoma year, obe release video, be a best say party, no, anas, na all this credit, no, the same anas video, no, say, see, no, say, NDC MPP for NTN, some, no man, your pa, obe release video, no. Now, he said a lot of things. Edru Baby, my Kennedy Japan, and make his statement to be about a year for mina chairman, no, or say, and I'm the so. And Emma Formina chairman no resigned here because he gave the Formina chairman 1 million cedis. I hope I'm right. I'm going to play the video. Now, it is so funny, said the Formina chairman has spoken on this matter, but the mainstream media, so-called mainstream media, small media in Ghana, no, plus cocaine media, no, they have ignored this matter. It's very, very important because it's Obi also a person or build a party, no, or boy NPP party, no. You don't start by lying, because the moment you start to lie on some issues and no na explode na party base ni nyina say. Now enya say bia metiana make asema to Kennedy, so obi beka say Kevin the on Kennedy asem na Kennedy. So let's listen to a year Kennedy Japan. Now na yensan tie a year formina a year chairman no, so his response to Kennedy or mano sa sikano. We say Kennedy mana ono abeka say Kennedy so amani sika ebehu nti. Let's see, this video has been in circulation for some time now. In fact, an affiliate of Angel FM for no year, sir, Formina MP no, Formina former chairman MPP, former chairman no interview, and the video is there. And I don't know why people are not calling Kennedy out to come and answer the question, because it's either Kennedy is discrediting the man or the man is discrediting Kennedy. So we need to get to the bottom of this. Party has have power. Party per se amount for ebu yen sema ye kan yen nyatro for party ye per some little credibility now. So these are small things and nipa be gina so akase pathway omo buya na so mumbuye in penform di enim no omo respect and some respect. This is what Kennedy said on Asase radio, and we give credit to Asase radio for this video.
I paid 1 million cedis check. Edward Boateng is my witness that I paid to the former chairman to step down as a chairman, because the condition he gave us was that so long as we have the MPP chairman there as chairman, he's never going to join MPP party.
Which chairman are you referring to?
The former chairman.
Oh, the constituency chairman.
Yes.
Okay.
So I had to call the former chairman and say, look, well, for the sake of the party, I'll do it. But I also owe some banks. He showed it to me. He was owing a bank. I said, okay, for peace, I gave a check of 1 million. You can call him and ask him. That's how come he resigned.
So we all heard it. I'll say, oh no man, 1 million Ghana cedis. If we like, we can go call him and ask him. This is coming from Kennedy Japan. An honorable man, a member of parliament, who says he's more powerful than anybody in the NPP, who says he's got money than anyone in Ghana, especially in the NPP. And these are comments, it goes all the way down, part in the corner, a honeko. Now, yentie formina a year former chairman, MPP chairman, his response to this particular statement from Kennedy Japan. Now, yenshare the two of them, who is actually lying and who is telling the truth. I expect to say Kennedy will come respond to this man. If he fails to respond, then there's no need for anybody to listen to Kennedy when he speaks, because then Muamudi Kennedy and then the party there's a sebio muni ejimi for, because the person has spoken, there has been some response. Somebody has to come and clarify. The Kennedy himself. Inti so when any statement from Kennedy again, not sebio no now no say. But this is the former chairman no, or no so asama okanye after he heard Kennedy's statement.
Honorable Kennedy Japan on a Asase radio interview the same na before so Betty I say I resign as a step that as former chairman on my 1 million Ghana city. And when I discuss Titiscano, 10 billion. 10 billion. I said, I would get 10 billion. I said, I was maybe joking. We joke. I mean, it's also
Obisu ka kem say ya spend 1 million Ghana for me na. Na nyam me akosinti asamo.
You are months. What is that?
Me nipa o ma Mr. Paul now here. Uduru for me na. Fire service obo so yesi fie fefefe bi ato ho taso. E fe no Mr. Kokudua o Accra. Ono ene free me tu me fo. We me ofa. Akosi na usha na koye politics. Uyo bia woni mu onyam. Ba bia kuma se wonwuma ewo politics nti wonwuma kore eku. Chai na ekọ no de bia. O kan be ko da dwene ho be dwene ho 3 days. Na me yese betie die papa no aka o papa we odefo pa.
Okay.
But oba for me na wonte so okasa o tenkan. To kan ye na me kwa akra. Kwa na me de to me bia ba ko ani. Se di Addo no. Me pese bi dai.
Say papa na futu ni to wa.
No, I mean didi mi say.
201 peso.
Me ko gine wa ha.
Nti so we are waiting for Kennedy to come out and say man we can't throw, because he was emphatic say on GCK bia every Kennedy or 1 million bia obi na advice to come and step it up, but on one say 1 million, but for the avoidance of doubt yes and tie Kennedy biem ebia Kennedy can say one yes and tie ye and sana at the end of the day no ya sit there in some because yeah there at the end one say we can't try you better to. And from what we are seeing today in Kennedy can't throw, because the man said say Kennedy man capre 1 million and TV so edware num say or sign check edition in sim no amount from friend no. Today the man has spoken. Inti at the end of the day no ayana politicians omo say Jimmy and I say this particular MPP for omo say Ghanaians are stupid, and I don't know how they see Ghanaians. Maybe they see we the MPP followers. Yani MPP for no form of for no say Jimmy ama yentumi fa dwene entumi busansem. Now yes and take Kennedy biom.
I paid 1 million cedis check. Edward Boateng is my witness that I paid to the former chairman to step down as a chairman, because the condition he gave us was that so long as we have the MPP chairman there as chairman, he's never going to join MPP party.
Which chairman are you referring to?
The former chairman.
Oh, the constituency chairman.
Yes.
Okay.
So I had to call the former chairman and say, look, well, for the sake of the party, I'll do it, but I also owe some banks. He showed it to me. He was owing a bank. I said, okay, for peace, I gave a check of 1 million. You can call him and ask him. That's how come he resigned.
Honorable Kennedy Japan on a assassin radio interview the same na before so Betty I say I resign I say I step it as former chairman on my 1 million Ghana city.
And when I discuss him,
Titiscano
10 billion.
10 billion. I said, I would 10 billion.
Maybe it's okay. It's okay. Me tis also. Obisu ka kem say ya spend 1 million Ghana for me na. Na nyam me akosinti asamo.
You are months. What is that?
Me nipa o ma Mr. Paul now here. Uduru for me na. Fire service obo so yesi fie fefefe bi ato ho taso. E fe no Mr. Kokudua o Accra. Ono ene free me tu me fo. We me ofa. Akosi na usha na koye politics. Uyo bia woni mu onyam. Ba bia kuma se wonwuma ewo politics nti wonwuma kore eku. Chai na ekọ no de bia. O kan be ko da dwene ho be dwene ho 3 days. Na me yese betie die papa no aka o papa we odefo pa.
Okay.
But oba for me na wonte so okasa o tenkan. To kan ye na me kwa akra. Kwa na me de to me bia ba ko ani. Say di Addo no. Me pese bi dai.
Say papa na futu ni to wa.
No, I mean didi mi say.
So e dey ntire mama obi also honorable. Obi also party nda na koma so. Obi also on de onim nyansa chen obi a MPP mu. Obi also on de A better need to believe in some or kafa adwata for nyina. A better need to believe. So I expect him. He has a media house. He has radio. He has TV. At least tomorrow morning, Uncle start TV so. Na Uncle can say akwane boa. Na in some or can nyina yentro. Now the second man akwane mbra on any platform that's on no. Because the issue is, say who can some say? Now at the end of the day, ni nyina yentro. Because I didn't deny it. The person you spoke about, denied it on radio, on TV. Now say, Osabe Jinobeka Adwa Safwa Sama. How do you expect Ghanaians to believe every single thing you say about someone? Edena Ghana ni asebio na adwiniye ejuma oy onya kwasiampanyi ebeje wa asamatum. And these are the things that they be amekache Ghana for say sebio enye se obi ti oya politician. And I say be a sebio obi na adwini mu na adwini se oy nipa chen nti sebio de be fi nenu mababia na wa absorb e masa na wo sa nipa na wo absorb sa nsem be fi obi nenu mababia no oya boa. Because nipa na ono kano he is believing in his own words. Ebia de na nya no kre. But no ebia wakasa sa to the point say ebia oka sem kwana nya no kra he thinks it's true. So you two sitting there now obehwa asem no adwene ho akirekire mu ansa na wakasa we de nyansa wo mu no. So also fa me ne sa de na sa nipa no hu so we aboa because unni nyansa ye de dwene asem mu ehu no kra no. It I just want to say man we aba out abekasa Kennedy as some kind of intro, obi a man 1 million now. Then it means say all the statements now na Kennedy radio turning no about 1% pen no cre. Because if the other people he spoke about, they are also given the chance to speak, they might all deny all the things that he's saying. Ebia Adwasafo and they are man opportunity to speak on all the things Kennedy said that. Maybe it might happen say be a 1% pen no cre. Ebia in some occasion is just for public sympathy. And these are things we need to be careful about. And say and when you go to Parliament, Kennedy is the head of the security DND. And if you have a security DND chairman who is not consistent in his statement, we need to be careful as a nation. And anything as some people think say, cool, no, it is inevitable. Because the leaders in front of us, they have not shown maturity. They have not shown anything to prove to we the people. Sebio, say they can be trusted in their utterances. It's very dicey. This is an advice to Ghanaians, especially to MPP for young men and women. And with the MPP, Obi say 2024 ba koku ube wusa boa because the things some people are saying on radio, the things some people are spewing at because they are part of a party, not everything is true. And if they are not true, it means they are sending you to your death. So this is a message to young Ghanaians. I didn't make those statements for somebody to come and respond. It is between Kennedy and also the former chairman. My message to the NPP, young Ghanaians are, TV it is very important that we go back to that radio tour, GTV, Assassin Radio, baby to go fact check every single statement he made. Because this is one of them. And the statements he made, that is why we are here today. It has in fact destroyed the NPP. So it is important as Ghanaians, some people are in there for their own benefit. And so many politicians do that. We need to be very careful when we are listening to people. Not everybody has the country at heart to tell you the truth. They are just doing that, speaking maybe for their own benefit. Maybe nipa ne per contract bi amfama no. Maybe nipa no ye twini baby on person bi abehu. Maybe nipa no interest bi person obi be president. Inti obetum futuro gu nipa ni. It is important. Enya asem bi obeti bia na obefa akan wasem. That is one. Now, let's deal with this quickly and move forward. A year in Tobroso for now, Yakoshe man be excavators bina, and the soldiers in Ghana have become, some of them have become murderers. I say they have become murderers because, and the Ghana army, the armed forces, there are a lot of miscreants, there are a lot of criminals in the Ghana army. All because we have allowed politics or politicians to, infiltrate our army, the way we recruit, what they have to do. Now, army personnel and soldiers today, they are sent out to go kill civilians. Till date, the hierarchy, the bosses of the Ghana army, they have not been able to tell us those soldiers who killed 9 people during election 2020. Police officers, some have become murderers on our streets. Dampara is there. Today, he has been mentioned in the high-profile case. He's quiet like he's not heard it. So we have security agencies they have become murdering machine. Now the government of the day, now the politicians today are using our security agencies to murder we the people. And these are things we the media we should take up. Why is nobody asking for accountability? Why is nobody probing? Why is the hierarchy that says the Ghana Army, we are the bosses, we want the right thing to be done in the military? Nobody's speaking about these things. Soldiers go to a town. If even you suspect that the excavators were used in doing galamsey, ebi nipano onya registered small scale miner. For you know nipano so a registered small scale miner. Then soldiers go into a town, set ablaze 2 excavators, obiakoji loan akwakoto, and then it ends up burning 10 room apartment. Like, are we insane? And it is not a big deal. Soldier for community, akwa excavators, they could not verify, say, Nippon excavator near the Diano, or the buy for road works, or the buy saw the Bible constructed road, or the buy saw the Bible school. Ebia Nippon, some most suspected class or a miner. Maybe he's a legitimate registered small scale miner. You don't go on the field and set these things ablaze. And then not just that, need 10 rooms, you know, and also asash. Are we insane? And nobody's speaking. And nobody's speaking because Sebio eye Kufuado, Sebio eye NDP aban kwasiafo di enim ntimo obi ankasa nti enyina yenye din. The moment you start to pose questions, the first question na obi obusan say wo de umbu panyin na panyin a wagimi no, why don't we correct them? In penifo ni bi omu jimi or other African countries no enti ne kro ni say ye no. They had leaders like these people who were foolish, who were stupid, who were selfish, who were arrogant, who were greedy. At the end of the day, the country blew up. Inti yesu ye husanyo mani nyina yese inso da wanyonko about yusema na wasanso esi wudi ho. We are correcting the foolishness before it gets out of hand. Now yanhwe man na omkoshe na excavator no yentie nsem no we Ghana na sadzewe anya we na de me ya ne se intoburu sufo se de ende no still ejimi form wo krom no make se form of na because asantefo me se mo bekum se moa man we asem ye me ya. Man, we have some. It hurts me because it's a lifetime investment in our year. Say if the guy was doing illegal mining, let's say this is not the way to go by it. This is not the way to go by it. You don't send soldiers to go into the middle of a town and set 2 excavators ablaze. You don't think again. Until from the presidency to the security agencies, a lot of fools have been given power and they have decided to suppress the people with that filthy power we have given them.
Yo, Pangini, with our CP, sir, Ubisa Misa 7. A ban of Pabe non so time. Namisha, there when my wife catch himself soldier for Abahasi. A beginning of me excavator and so. A papai glass, you know. And you omo papai glass and I'm a catcher and send me pie. I be buso mad the pulintia. Omo papai, a feeding glass. To my wife, when I press so my mimpi, one car me qua. It be only 2 and I be at this bed, a bomb. Bear 5 minutes with your horn giddy. The bass and I'm a boy a day. If we saw a banner hammer. And I'm first cut to me, but to me, media. Me Piena, through motor cocomas. Until my back one, me cut off with you free in Honum. Now, man for flame course, but I'm in person for be across. I know Flem said Mr. Jemfi, I see a shoe of feed. In fact, catch and send Jeffrey. To course on the barn, I'm in picking up with Massey. A chino was our Flem said, "O must be feared." Meruda hold that. Misika, meet me. Let me go to grab £450. Hammy what dollar. Sika me koto a good and one money boss, Ninja. I said, after all, baby, I'm in the mayor. My father, dear man, for me, might be beyond why. If I feel home. Ah, baby, I made that baby a better than Pocra day. I had it. And the boys are here. Dear Theodore. How many Father bed 10. What's an hour dollar? Patron, the Bia shared the co police station when they Ghana City singing and a safe when you know. And now you can say, I know what Pacho, na me yere ba sa no musi wo twa hwinti hospital mu ho na omoje ne to ya da ho no mu besi na sisi a me no kasa be bi pa e be da dia apart from hospital me hu be bi patia ye bu mu yi ne e ba kwada na bi atisa timisre Ghana ban ani wiase nyina se asem aba no omunka bi ma me ni kamafo bia mesrɛ mpacha wiase nyina nka bi ma me se me de magyapade no ombetimi abɛyɛ me dan ani magyapade ama me eno na me de tuja me damas.
This is ridiculously stupid. You don't even know the kind of words to use. We are living in a country that say emra okronim. And when you speak, when you speak on these issues, these are the real issues that are causing problems. Do you think, say, Asema AC Mahama Breswa, and Kebenya Peace Council, Christian Council, Mama Edin, and Kaobeko in Krino, Equia Pokia Bana him, Sepetuo, or Tietia Madentia 10 year Bashia Santini excavator. Anka Obekon Krino, Nan Committee join us, Oma Mutisa and Te. Why a northerner who is a president who does not deserve to lead the people, no, under his administration, no, Obiaba Beshe Akani excavator in Tebin Sida. We are living in a lawless nation. It's a nation that is on the brink of destruction. Debia ya kasa asem we mujin say Jimmy ya mpo bia asem nekufu ado chenwan certificate kro nibi. The issue is we need to start speaking on the matters. A crona say a Jimmy for the DNM. Who is the interior minister? Ambrose Derry. Ofri Srim donko baby oti a year or hono sebio without due respect. When you go to the north, some part of the north, baby Ambrose Derry frino nipa a year mo ma kasa omo simple water to even get to drink and bath with. They don't have it. But Ambrose Derry is rather campaigning for e-levy than to look at the issues that will not cause mayhem in the nation. Because what you have done, and this is not the first one. I was reading a comment. Obi sending down for brand new excavator. These people are mudi soldiers. They are sure mono. Are they real soldiers or they are some criminal group? Bia mudi omakoshe soldier mo mudi mukunipa mudi say a japade. That's why I said say even if the law says it's a untumi galam say you cannot follow an excavator into the city, into the town to set it ablaze. Who and who were part of that group? We need to see their pictures on national television. Soldier for no commander no dio no. We need to see their pictures. And because something is too much. We need to see it because the next time you send these people, the people too can retaliate. They will ban them. I'm telling you. The next time in Ghana for you send these soldiers etuo obi the Molotov cocktail, obi the petrol begu bottle now a soldier no atwa ball now a shit. It will happen because if you, the people in the media today, if the so-called good soldiers, good policemen, you don't speak up today, what now be corporate, you know? What in crime say, oh, where is soldier for my say next time you will go there, not thinking to do anything bad, not obia from what because the union and one can once the leadership of the military have become political dogs. We live in a country where the military has now become cowboys. They have become predators. They are killing the civilians. And these are all recipe for disaster. And this should be one of those things that we don't have to stop talking about. These are things that are supposed to be your priority as a nation to discuss because these are the things that affect the people directly. Nobody cares. You have been stealing from us from years. But the people you chase them back home, you ban their houses and ban their excavators without going through the due process. Emrano, what does it say? What does the law say? The law says if even you arrest somebody who is involved in illegal mining, you cannot attack the person. Whatever equipment the person is using, you cannot seize and ban it. You can take it to where you have to take it and question because that is why we have investigations. Now, the police some of them are very foolish. I am insisting that the Ghana Armed Forces, they release the list of those people, those soldiers. We want to see their faces. Because they are killing people. What they did in that community, that excavator no more ban, it could have exploded and killed thousands of them. I don't know what Jimmy said. You just want to suppress the people. Ghana Army basi from one Ghana Army Babesi, so when I'm on now, instead of you people to protect the nation, some of you have become fools. Some of you. And I don't blame the foolish boys in the military who do not deserve the uniform. I blame the leadership of the Ghana Armed Forces. You, the leadership, you have become the most useless leadership. Where is the discipline? Obey before complain. The leadership of the Ghana Armed Forces, they have become political dogs. They are just using them to intimidate we, the people, feeding you people like chicken. Jimmy. The people, what have they done to you? Why are you people doing this? And you people expect the people, the citizenry, to respect you people. There are some very good soldiers there. There are very good military men there. There are some very honest ones who want to work and serve Mother Ghana. But in Kwasiafo leadership, today, Ghana Army has become like a group of ignorant idiots. Because the leadership is the West. And ye nipa momon kasa ansem we nkyeremo and ye tifremu krom and ye Jimmy because president Jimmy he is not addressing these things because he is behind it. The name ya e man statement means or say or pe aban chow. Aban is the enemy. Ekufuado's government is the enemy. Aban na opa de chow no omo na suma nipa mo be hye wo dan no omo no mo suma mo nipa mo be hye enye obia mempa aban ne chow. Aban na ye problem no. So when things happen, na samo sa jina samo pa aban chow, don't blame pa aban ne chow. Aban is to serve you. Aban sends soldiers to come and burn your house and burn your excavators without asking for the necessary things and also following the due process. Ye Jimmy Organa dodo Aban no afa koti kwan bi so na de bia ye pa Aban chow. Who is Aban? These fools who are leading us today are from MPs, ministers. Majority of them didn't have a dime before we gave them power. Adentina ende MPs etumika se media mu woska ba ka so on free the seats also on free so. Yatigana ha MP to be in Sassinibo, me was catching Obia, and Obia Quasia, and Obia de Dia. Oh, also, I'm a businessman. Who we are going to send you was catch on who no be my facility and not Wakuchitu, no Kokunipa, because that is where they used to steal. Yen, this are too many more. MPB or Yakrophobia, so a businessman, when you ask them what they do, they can't tell you. A GBA are going to be a businessman. Every job has a name. Every job. Tell me what you do. You say a businessman. What is businessman? Inti omutumi bragi chiremo na obeke kan kwasi asa no hu ahye mu wi na mo so apa macho for what we MP o Ghana also wo sika chen eye otwedi amponko ame no quit being an MP ho na mo di wie sika no akronfo kwasiamfo mo krom kwankra mo ntimi nye chip compound kra mo ntimi nye emmoa mo fin mo no nduro na mabedu Ghana say ye de wo sika me mo wo sika leave the seat and let those people who don't have money to occupy the seat because who was sika so case free parliament na yom show. Because parliament is the immunity. Yenjai Jimino, Yenjai Jamibeye, Yenjai Aban Boye, Yenjai ye pa Aban Chow, President Lotore Kronfo or Yeji, he does not care about you. Masa Mama Kanjamo. Ubetma Santine Dimatem, Ubetma Konia Dimatem, Ubetma Sremnia Dimatem. I am telling you the reality. When it comes to you, they will kill you, they will destroy you, they will use that power now. Their mom, so what Jimia? And to me, it is not about me. It's about you. It's about Senebeya Ubetna Ukrum. Mawonso now against a man way excavators menu is one. The 10 rooms are no. Sebio into onya nipa and momundem. Excavator no say obikran rent here. Is it not going to make money to feed people? I didn't hear kwasiafo sa. I didn't hear masa MPP aban kwasiafo aban way. Ababe say Ghana koro obi ankasa. Asofo yedin statement ayedin kwasiampanyi bia yedin ya twema 10 year na wonani abedi president na mo de kwasia kase we mu de omunya asantefo we mu de omunya nkranfo we mu de omunya mfantefo we mu de omunya omunka mese into omu de omunya nkwasiafo ade ne yegimi sa inyi mu ne de abeduru hanne yi mu no ene de abeduru hanne nkwasiade ena mo ye no Ghana ho ene yeso nkwasiade so obi ambeso beka asem we hu asem almost said I could did from Kunipa 9 soldier for we are render any account. Mechre, yan frelmo, yan pam wobia, yan jelly wobia, rap parliament against the law. Kwasiam penibia and so far any consequences. Almost I could chitu, asako, obikrom, akoshish excavator, ashe a 10 rooms. And Kwasiafo na soldier for me a wine. America soldier for crowd. American military, they sometimes are questioned, they are prosecuted. Ghana military some ya bosomfo yan come masam and a Jimmy, some of them. Jimmy, because part in the military, and these leaders in the military, the young military men, I don't even care about them. Because somebody, when you give them instructions, the leadership, the Ghana Armed Forces, the leadership, in they have forgotten their principle, their ethics, their role. They have forgotten. Now their role is to protect a dying government, a wicked president, a tyranny. That is not what the army is made up of. The army is there to protect. The army wasn't put together to defend a third-class criminal. No. Gather in your senses. One day, a young officer like J.J. Rollins will pick a gun and he will kill you people because they are seeing the reality. Now, let's take care of social media quickly. Time no day. Now, see this. And the fuel prices, no. And the petrol, no. Petrol, Bonnie. And the Ghana, petrol. 8 cedis and over. And the petrol, it is 8 cedis and over. And the wine, and the abozege baumia, and the wine bium, and the ikufuado. Who kwasi ampe bi TV so said today no tan bi we ajana wan kurase phone to me chiro ni din ono de sika beto say wa ba omia ho asembo ne kwasi ampe kwasi ato wo ya panyini dwene ya kasi ya ka ba omia enkwasi ade wa ya Ghana ebi ni na odwene say yeso obi no ba akoda nkwa na ye bone a onka no kure wo ya jimi we untumi nkyira wo ba ade. And you are the most ignorant people. Yadi to me asha munsem sikanie wa ba omia ye bone no beka ofui ba omia social contracts ben on the Ghana for. You don't even understand. Mama kan say abro no so do. Mo de mo jimi na eretia santime mu ya kama so na mbo ofu. Enso mo nya de pa mo jimi dodo. Wo de sika beto ba omia kofo be yira ba omia ye bone a me se. Den ti na ma ba omia be di yeso. Ba omia ne mpena wa twen fa me hu. Ba omia ne krono wa bo fa me hu. Ba omia has a contract with the people. If you don't go by the contract, you are a liar. That is it. When Jimmy, politics, we are saying, or Trimia Korea Better TV, so when you hey, when you wait for budget 10,000, because of Baumia or Chimba, Baumia, and Kenya politics are me, Minimuno. Baumia and ya Ghana or Beji position said he wants to serve. We should use the taxpayers' money to take care of him. I wouldn't have known Baumia, and I don't care about Baumia because I'm a dumb guy. But why Inter Ghana for have a problem with a liar like Baumia and a thief like Baumia and say Baumia lied to them for them to believe in him? Wait, politics. It is about you telling me something you can do, me giving you my taxes, you need to deliver. It is okay, so basic school 357. Nasa went to men's schools, no senior high schools, 350 senior high schools now. We are paying you, we are crying for because I have paid my taxes to you. If I pay my taxes to you for 5 years and SAS could to me we are comfortable. I don't care about that. We are doing politics. So obviously dams all around the country. Intimidate tax now was our contract now. You are a criminal. You are a corrupt criminal. So I don't need to see you sleep with other girls. Go and sleep with Sewamere for me to know you are cheating. It is the contract between you. Contract between Onone Ghana for. Mo Jimmy Dodo, mo yesa insensitive politics no. Ekwan politics ye jayo. Sa nkwasi atete politics am go to TV so a Mahama Teni on it say ada we sa nkwasi ade ye twemo. It is all about the facts. Inti wonim nyansa atenafie ofui wakọ wiya nkofo sika bia betra TV so e na bagomia me see. There's something called social contracts. You don't pay more Ghana. I won't pay problem in tea. Or say I don't want to do politics. Me person me dem who be so me am position because the people would demand because we the people pay taxes to Baumia. It is about me say obey one district, one factory, the whole Ghana. Now me district me who factory you have lied to me on my time limit. Baumia said he was coming to make sure as a seed, it will not move. The dollar will be weaker. Today, dollar no way kwasiato. Why when we see sabon samba, abe jami kuteska. Sikana be di ba fun semuntra. En kwasia what is samu ya chire samu ba dwene. Mo jiminti, you think in this age we are going to allow such fools, people like you without balls. Mo kan better TV so ekute kuteska say Baumia, who is Baumia? Which credibility does he carry? Baumia credibility wine? Politics. Answer Rebecca said, Mijiwudi, unim nyansa, your defo, ye buno, your word, and making sure you fulfill your promise. Has he fulfilled the promise? Jimmy na baka kan sam when tumanye sika na say e man ne say ye kan wo de ho fi ni wenim tum say bosomba abegina say obi mbaji sika na ba omi aye bone. Do you think it's your dirty politics we are doing? We are doing politics matured minds. We are asking for accountability. We are asking for people to account for the taxes we have paid or chamber. I don't know Jimmy sa when you mo am yankwara. Aden na mo Jimmy sa Ghana for they don't care about Baomia. Nene ati Ghana ne anim Baomia na de ne ho baaye se obeso odi eso yamfa taxes ma no se wa Jimmy ama me nkyerɛkyerɛ mu arekudie ntia untumi betena odam fi nka se ukuta sika usika fefe na wo wenim se bosomba tie Baomia ne akɔ eye contract ne yɛhwɛ contract nim ɛna se we de eso ye ni enti ye de taxes be ma ɔtwe enti ye de ma wa make sure say contract no we de so yeso be de so by paying taxes. The moment a Bakube breaches that contract, we are true for, we are corrupt, we are comfort. We cannot trust you again to give our monies to you. Simple as that. Option we busia penny, ebusia tuona mutia mano. So when to my account, I saw be protest here to what say a comfort. Ni Jimmy for when you nam Ghana. Say I we muna ya pese de ba omiaba obi kofa sikamra mikuteska ba omia ebone ochimba ochin ne ba eno. Bonye sambanya time biam akodidi nkras kwase komo nkrase ye the TV ni bromo ye the nokra ne bromo mfui. We don't have any personal issue about Baomia. We had a contract with him. Has he fulfilled it? Petro na da or chimba busa Baomia se Petro na kase be ko saying mo jiminti mo de mo tribe di manim na brana nipa ne brane ante mo jiminti tribe di manim nsam ekos mo person be ka ho asem otwe ba. Next time ko pet topic for bra. Now see this. Price of petrol product to go up. Okay, it's already there. All right, now let's move forward. cedi now worst among Africa's top currencies. Depreciates 7.6% to the dollar. This is the worst in the history of Ghana. And who is the head of the economic management team? Ochin Baomia. Mon kenkan mon ko school mo de mo jantra eni galamsey ena Jimmy konkonsa na mo de betena party mutimi nso mo nyansa ya chemo tena gudam se ntwe mo ntro mo din kura mo ntimi ntro madane mwa because mo nyini no na mo jama adwene wo fie cedi ende on baby ewo. It is the weakest currency in the history of our country, and in Africa no it is the weakest. Now why on papra onim so proba say obi mbeka de ba omia ye tribal fool. Time Mahama also no, you people didn't want to listen to anything. You people just attack the president, attack the government because or your tenny, and you will see it. You say it every day. Mahama time na mutani nyinano because of the Mahama adwene ba koba mo hia asante for 30 ansa na so. Nti yenye ne na tani ne de ma ne ndi president yengu ne nim ase moa. Mwekufo na obo jantra no, ne be ma na dan nantem se krama ba no, e na ode ne nam na obo jantra no, muntumi nka moa. We are not going to allow you fools to misinform the people again. Mobile Mian Betinaso no. Mobile Mian be chairman of the economic management team no. Mobile Mian mo friend Whiskey no. Baomian na mampon hine e di no one dance say the antibrofo ye copy America for no. Baomian and the city is the weakest. Munyina mo wen. Muntine kro mu nya saa. Munja Jimmy no. E kro ne bo a ebogu ye nyina etiri so. Enti let us stop this foolishness and address the issues. And you see a dollar ne dru ha no cedi na ye week no one affect no cedi na se see America sana aye week no who is it affected? It is affecting us the people. Ekufo don ti pain no because necessary broba dey not to play no kwa brochi na kwa se ne moja onam wa se zombie no onam ho enkwasiafo nyina beso mo wa no kwa brochi akọwo na omaba na wo na wo ti kronim na wo ye kroma na wo na wo twa tax na wo busuafo ehia se mmoa bi no wo na wo se wo kasem na wo Jimmy so to se mikutesika de onfa ba omiamra otwea ba krom abehu ente wo re ente into odin se odi jollof ofui krasini. We will not entertain this foolishness again. Hey, you people can use all the words. You can classify us as all kind of things. We don't care. And I keep saying this. Enye dia mo beka enye ntra mo betwa o fact na fabrat said e fact no wa ha no o fact na fabra na esbia ne o fact wa ha no yet kronim krone say cedi no asay Why na ebre? Ayo ba na oton tomatoes o kejetia no one na ebre. Maame na oton toma e o kejetia no one na ebre. Papa na ende oye kakran no one na ebre. Ono na ye ose kasa ma omo. Modane mo homwa ye mo hwe enye modane foolish police dogs. Ya to na ma na mo nyina makowe. Mo mfa mo nyansa be hu se mo wi ni nyina wi de na wo ha mo wa gade. Mo jimi dodo. Let us address the most important things about Ghana. And that Bawumia Wayne, yes, Sydney is the weakest in Africa. Mahama Namus or you're incompetent in stealing. Some catch Muhammad or incompetent because on to me Yesika and Fanko jet. Mahama de oya incompetent because when to man ko srem anko see a cathedral man tafo wan ko see the biggest mosque man tafo into oya incompetent. Mahama because on the bush ni ba ko pe and man position wa be mu deputy something until oya incompetent onim nyansa anko so mo nyina free ne busuam no do megu abemu. Mahama ya incompetent because on to man ton PDS. Mahama ya incompetent because excavators went to man wia emi anko Portugal. Mahama ya incompetent because no onfa ebusia ejapade nyina Ghana egudie nyina emfa nhye no say deal. Mahama incompetent na mo ye competent no ende bo me yasidi nedu na ye jimi nti yensa mesala nse ntwe ne emeto abama emwa tesamo because bodun say ye jimi no tetena mo kan sam to nipa so a na ye rato nipa so na akose nipa ne ntwe biem de bia me kam say Mahama is not Jesus Christ. He has his flaws, but I swear to God, no politician in Ghana, as I speak currently, can compare himself to Mahama. He is credible in terms of everything in Ghana politics. You Kwame Nkrumah, you see the likes of Mahama. Mahama walks in the shadow of Kwame Nkrumah. You think that Tamils were Jimmy Nokofa Mahama now? There are people who are blessed to think, and there are people who are blessed to fool. And the Kufuor has been blessed to fool. Because when people are even directing him to do the right thing, he still sticks to his foolishness. And these are the things we need to say to you people. Ekufuor nchen obia. Ekufuor sika papa be no wan so no be politics and son obey president. Oni kapre. Ni papa fear da. This man is not any extraordinary brain, extraordinary figure who is fooling. We cannot correct him. Because our people are the ones suffering. And the offer call phone now for Ghana, everybody is asking for money. Do you think it's easy? Number the Jimmy no mo jantra no mo German na Ghana. A Jimmy for party adokromo, tribe adokromo, muntumin kano kre. When ebre more. And we will speak this way because you will say, "Ya kasi ye toni down pe na mu Jimmy ne sorry, mu Jimmy na isa be for nam. Ye twaso pe na mu Jimmy no sorry." Now listen to this. Munti ade bi wa.
To Ghana, unless all of us, we start paying something small to help. So what the NDC people are saying is that, look at this. The Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Babin, he's saying that once the e-levy comes, MPP will lose. That is why they don't want to pass the e-levy. Is it logic? I'm asking you, is it logic? You are NDC speaker. NDC people are saying that because MPP, if they pass the e-levy, the MPP will lose. That is why we don't want to pass the e-levy. Is it logic? Now you can testify that there's a lot of people, especially today is a Women's Day. It's a chocolate day for women. You can testify that.
Kwasi ampenyi we abegina say and the MPP no we na ebe kire e-levy ma kire Ghana for say yentuma MPP we kwasi afo mugu kuma say masa meseme otumfo say tutu na mi o bibi ntini ewo me asantime mu se na mesua kasa na kanya nsasama kire wo ntime metia no say uya santini akani ti se me na wo jimi a I will tell you me amfantini me Togo ni kakra me Lebanese kakra ahunafo jimi a meka kire omo Otia santimema ncheso ni mnyansa jen obi awo. Oje MPP ni ncheso ni mnyansa otwe nende obecheche e-levy ma kire Ghana for ma ya giatum. Akwa we ne bema kura left. Ne nanya jino jimi jama untumi we. And MPP for ye kosala say ye to man we and betume change our life. Does he understand what he's talking about? Now Jimmy for when they are moving around Ghana. Because kwasi sikebi na abado obi akobie radio. And kwasiasike bi na aba obi TV. Inti ochimia we used to be as we a chairman. Inti samemetia no You expect Chairman Woon to me to explain to me why I was a G11 too. Na me abua. Abu Ojinawe, a dear no betuma can, Yansa Semben or Wow betuma I check the reason why any say you pass E-levy. This is a fool. And he's breeding a lot of fools in the Ashanti region. And he's breeding a lot of fools in the MPP. And then a hameno. As someone can say, saying, is it logic to him? They be a mekachiremo. Mianya Santifo and they say Jimmy O. Ye MPP before and just say Jimmy O. I'll say my argument ni Juma. Ni Jimmy Dodo. What is he talking about? And you see, when you hear statements like these are the same people, they are MPs who come to parliament and say, we are trying to build a consensus. You cannot build. You cannot meet them halfway when fools like this are parading fake news on the streets. Alban Bagbin, what has he done? What has he done when it comes to this e-levy? Bagbin is doing his part. That John, that criminal, Nitise Bama, Joe Wise, Network, and a person of breaking law. At this point, MP before to and NDC for person be collaborate. Now what's my Jimmy way? So I'm going to say Jimmy mu. Na MDC ni onim nyansa ni kasa. We Jimmy your kind into Matias here into Mkoji e-levy atum. Now you say Jimmy for we nebetu akasa ama NDC for e-levy atum. Jimmy ni way Ashanti regional chairman. Eya chairman won to me Jimmy way. Ono na ende obe cheche Ghana for mu. Say omunji e-levy tum. Na we nyansa be no obe tu cheche e-levy mu. And this is where we are. And it's in the air, Breno. And it's in the air, say, Zuniati. And sometimes people think we don't respect. We respect. But do na yamomu to me, no more Jimmy. Women's Chocolate Day. A boy. And Namgana. And a Yenya Santofo Sako Tuamano. Anytime we come say, Yenya Santofo Kosa live to Abama chairman, to original chairman. Ye Jimmy Chan chairman to me cry. MP4. I'm telling you. MP from Koto lie, Echo Sala Koto Abama Abronya, so me DMP regional Bono chairman. Ye Jimmy Chen, Abronya cry. Because I don't understand how an educated person will get up and say, me MPP ni, at the Kevin Taylor, Margin ye Juma, me pese Ghana Koso, inti me betua ma Abronya akodi enim, o your chain. Me betu ama sa bulu a friend of chairman won't me adenim. Nyansa be na omo wa ambetum de di wenim. Tina party na ye time no. Into your crutchini, wako school kakra, na more where they do any more bono, any asantimemo. Why do you want, bro? You have actually caused yourself a lot of damage. Because wako to aba ma boa. A dear pana go for me anyway. Ya come me and bomb TV swa. A dear Jenny Yansan no more to match of the reason why Tiani say e-levy. Also pass. They can't. These are regional chairmen. Omonom the MP before you any more santimemo. Omonom the MP before you any more bono. These are the two regions that would win elections. Now, none of these guys have been able to prove to the people in the eastern and also the Brunga Half region and also the Ashanti region. The reason why into technically muna masai MPP party no, muna masai party no. Give me money. Mwa, I say some go. Then somebody is sitting in Kumasi Kwasia Tobi Kutasika say, wa Baumia was somebody. Baumia, Yakasi Baumia was somebody a bit makanende. Baumia Cronfoy, you bet makanende. Baumia, no one some. Now, Opa, one day, my Baumia who story amount. Unim, Jimmy na yao, Udin say, Tetano, ye massa space nibium, yan chimma obia beam. Me say, yan chimma obia beam, Mujimmy, you know, yan chimma obia beam. Me say, body am trying buy you be diffusing tron. Where's a gun of Jimmy Anna? Where's a gun of Quasiafuana? Where's a gun of Wodim Yansana? And Quasiafua Montana school dam than Yansa Papa Biano. More person check gun of Jimmy Anna and more. Mahamana Bedi Ashamo, but we the young ones coming. Massa, Yan Chima Jimmy Nibia and Jimino and Sagan scan San Franco. Now I can't say no more. Mo President Nankasa, Menomoka say, I can't say no. He is old. And obviously, old people die before young people. We are not going to make ignorant old people destroy this nation before they die. Nobody's going to agree to that. And I will speak hard to him and go to hell. If there's any hell, I'll go there. So a coup for the member margin actually. Am an idea? Oh yeah. Am a Ghana for in Chiriba for no. Ebenya good life. I will do it and go to hell. What the hell? A coup for the wine. In Pennsylvania, nobody's speaking. As of for clergy, everybody has become an animal. Culture of silence. We will not allow that. Monko other countries down here, yes, we just see a Jimmy sign a best society, Jimmy, some to be among. We day here, we all you go see. Now, see this. World Bank has given us $430 million. Story when the last story here on Friday. Friday, I'm read this story which I'm checking. You say a simple question. Now, you read this story no. Minister of Health Kweku Agyeman has confirmed that the World Bank has given the country up to $430 million in the fight against COVID-19. Into World Bank so asa my $430 million. Fine. Addressing the media during a visit by Vice President for the Western and Central Africa region, Usman Diagana, to the Kolebu Teaching Hospital in Accra to inspect the rehabilitated fever unit funded by them, Mr. Agyeman Menu elaborated how the money has been dispensed. And I quote, so far, we have received $430 million from the World Bank, but we have not finished spending all the money. We have reserved some for the construction of infectious disease treatment center across the country that will give us beds. He goes on to say this, and we have invested into 12 other units of health infrastructure as a basis for infectious disease centers across the country. All the regions have got at least one, and we are working to complete these facilities in no time, he noted. And I quote, in the principle of leaving no one behind, we have to utilize the World Bank money to procure 20,000 wheelchairs for distribution to the Society of Disabled People in Ghana and the rest to various facilities. So we tried to include everybody in the quest to fight the battle, he said. He then commended the World Bank for its continuous support to the country, especially in terms of healthcare delivery. Now, you see, Amankasa confirms $430 million in a World Bank. But it is so interesting. So read this story now. World Bank Abba King. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get some information from my team. Now liberty. Liberty. Now, so read this story now. Everything is about infectious disease center. And you see what every region biano. This man is lying. This health minister was lying to these people. He knows that every region you need infectious center biao baby. Ghana nyina yen crying. Or say almost had the $430 million be at wheelchairs because they didn't want to leave anyone behind. The money is for COVID. The money wasn't for wheelchair. People, with all due respect, that the disabled, Ghana for Sebio, Omodi them, Sebio, Omuni, Omuhia wheelchairs, that money wasn't meant for them. You see, sometimes, your man go for way, finding ways and means to chop our money for no reason. A year World Bank, specifically for something. Now, can the health minister tell us? They had to go buy wheelchairs for the so-called disabled for a baby because the money was specifically for COVID-19. Sebio, if somebody is disabled, now say here help how to find a wheelchair, they know where to go. And I'm not saying that the government does not have to support disabled people, but the monies are for specific things. Unless you are creating an avenue, we will not be able to track. It is part of the reason why and COVID-19 because these are some of the details we'll be asking. These are some of the details Ghanaians will be pressing. Also, Odema disabled for motor wheelchair. Emma saying how much is the wheelchair? But could be an cost saying did they need it? Where are they? These are some of the questions they are avoiding. Into every time are buying with car. Especially the various ministries, they create some kind of avenue. They make it so complicated. Because and then your account, they will tell you that we provided wheelchairs for our brothers and sisters who are disabled because we didn't want to leave anybody behind. COVID-19 and wheelchair, what connection does it have? COVID-19 money, any wheelchair, with all due respect to our brothers and sisters who are disabled, I know some of you people need wheelchairs, but we are talking about the purpose of the money. Because if we are going to account, we are accounting for COVID-19 expenses. Did COVID-19 make anyone disabled to need a wheelchair? So these are things we need to be asking. And what they do is they take opportunities like this to slot these kind of things in there. So they pick these kind of words, they slot it in there. Disabled in Ghana, $2 million. You'll be shocked. Because the issue is in small bits, that is how they make sure they steal from us. What has COVID-19 got with the wheelchair? Now, even when you read a story, they were talking about infectious disease centers around the nation. Where? Regional ones and also district ones. If we are talking about 16 regions, can we today see the ones you have built? We are here. We know what is happening. You did not build any COVID-19 infectious centers in all regions. This is part of the reason why in here, because Ghana for in Konfo if today we bring them forward to account, they cannot. Now I'm still crazy about how a year Ajimamenu down here health minister. Ghana ye Jimiana. Now how on earth will a university student, will a student or ya Ghana near Wako School Ghana will still accept to say Ajimamenu should be health minister in the future? In the future, say NPP free power. Now say NDC ba. Now minister be echo disika clearly $20 million, $50 million. Obi benya that energy to criticize ana. When say we are embodying corruption ana. Because the person who will be caught involved in these kinds of corruption, he will use this as a precedent to tell you, time Ajimamenu ko wiya sika or this sika you cannot. And as much as we want to change this country, we need to insist, say, accountability and also prosecution and making sure people who go against the law, especially public officers, they are dealt with. Because the ANC, last week we saw a question on show which say, under Ekufuado became president. What do you call a crime? A crime or Ghana? What is crime? How can you say this government official misconducted himself? Because we have seen everything under Ekufuado. We have seen every single thing under Ekufuado. Now, where are the standards? Standard into Obiaba, they are going to cut a piece of what Ekufuado did to protect themselves. And that is what we are here. We've been preaching against. Let us stop it before it gets to a point we cannot do anything. Anything you set committees in parliament, anything you want accountability, you want auditor general, you want attorney. These are blocks, these are things ya DSCC was sending a obin to me, magic to me, and casse. Nano no be a say one yashin and the mutim from Sankano. And these are legitimate reasons in here. Of course, some African countries today, there is a lot of coup because presidents, regimes, they have, or the people, the citizenry, we have failed to check them, to insist that accountability, insist that government officials or public servants are dealt with. Say, yes, so could do point to be. Then the people we are thinking will be our saviors to create opportunities for they become our enemies. Because now they are not scared of you. Time as Messi and Obianka and the Ekufuado, every rule has been broken when it comes to governance. Mention one thing and the Ekufuado in our constitution, rules that have not been broken. Nepotism, it has been broken. People not accounting, it has been broken. Corruption in all sectors, it has been broken. Contract manipulation, contract whatever, it has been broken. We are talking about breach of the constitution. Every single thing under Ekufuado every law has been broken. And the funny thing is, we have not dealt with anybody. Bluegrass for now, Marset issue by what happened to that matter? Napo was the minister of education. Bluegrass for Jessica, young guy. Only politicians, the bush anyone, what has happened to the bluegrass? Yes, our Marset scandal. What has happened? What has happened to PDS? Nobody faced the consequences. What has happened to Ameri? Ejako Kronfono and Amo President, such a crazy man. We are talking about serious stuff. People have walked ABAJ Eri Tisano, and he is still fighting court. Court is saying that we should prosecute him. We are quiet. We don't have a government. We have a criminal cartel. These are game boys led by a game man. We are not crazy, my friends. We are not mad to sit here and use these kind of words. It is because the people we thought are intelligent are more foolish than we the people. We are not mad. We are not stupid. We are not crazy to criticize and use words like these. When people, at the end of the day, when you give them power and they don't show respect back, respect is reciprocal. Nyansa ene ebuo. So bumi anamibu. They have shown continuously and consistently that they don't respect we the people. So what is left for us to do? It's consistency. It is criminality. It is all about the disrespect, the impunity. Now, this is it there. Government determined to find satisfactory solution to UTAG strike. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Or say Abayin a determined say omobe find the solution to UTAG strike. UTAG strike ni na e dien. Ska. Pay us and let us do our job. There's no, you don't need a rocket scientist to come and explain to us UTAG for strike, you know. It's simple as that. Pay us what is due us and let us teach the kids. As what called different universities, they have voted. 99% of these lecturers are saying we don't want to continue until we are paid. The strike is on. The president, who is the last buck, he is the last man to tell us something substantial. No? He also came to speak like Chairman to me. The government will do everything satisfactory. This is vague. The reason why these lecturers are not in class is because they're demanding for money. And yet they don't want soccer bet ticket. They don't want soccer boots. They are not asking for tapoli. They are not asking for dancing. They are asking for one thing, and that thing is money. So the language you use, the borrowed accent, that mediocre colonized idea of metibrofufuntan time you be DNT, it makes me intelligent. We don't care. The lecturers want money. And it's simple as that. We are gathering now with him. Lectures not omonko class ni na almost say abind diomoka to yamaye ni class. It is not satisfactory statement, and yet satisfactory and the consistency and the approved, and yet those people we don't care. It's simple as that. Ultimate lectures as also about a year nursing training allowance, nursing training allowance. As we speak, public servant, teacher for I am whom TV swa. Ebi mu Jimmy defend their band when yentua oka and I do Jimmy no pieto. Abetina radio say me MPP ni teacher ni enti me defend their band. School now ko enti no bu so ya boa no unim nyansa. Apply this. Every job anyone does is paid. You need to get paid. That's why you go to parliament. Their salary has never been blocked. They be amo salary. Taine them. President, the salary. Taine them. Eya abozege no makeup artist Samira no. Pay them. They need to be paid. It's me who teach any not TV so and trying everything to protect the government. Abra yeah fighting for war. Said be ya oyire enko free pants. Pint. Ain oyire enko makola, oyire enko kejetia enko free pint. Embe se ene na engu woni mas no. Ye bompa ye say ye betua wo ka teach any. Now be who say teach any we dey ho bon on use roll on. Teach any we dey dey be trousers back no. We are here trying to make sure say you are paid to live like a human being. You are sitting on radio defending the fools who are taking your taxes and not paying you back. What Jimmy? What Jimmy and I say, you have worked. Why you Juma? You deserve to be paid. It's simple as that. And now we free Pieto or free Whitechapel amawashe. Yentia oka and the day say first. Abind to me to yaka. And I'll do Jimmy and a Paco radio. So said the media may be defend the MPP. See, now look at this. This lady, they be me catch a lecturers and say, Samo, you the lecturers, the UTAG members, say, man, not the Mopena strike with moi. We are the most foolish people on earth. I'm going to say this to Jampo and your old boys and girls who are saying you are part of UTAG. if you people don't get what you want before you end the strike, you are the most foolish people in Ghana. I am telling you. See, this girl, she is the acting SRC president or school. Anytime I catch a UTAG phone say, they should never consider these students. But they should not. Because these so-called student leaders, now this girl, you expected to be intelligent. Majority of girls in Ghana, send your bedroom on one asem, and I send you to menya acting SRC on one asem. You expect a woman to be like, you know what? Education, getting access to education for women, girl, child, crowd to be in the university, it is a big deal. Today, teachers are on the street, are telling the government, say, you are spending money on private jet, you are wasting money, pay us to give you knowledge, She, because politics, they didn't do her, because a politician being an enable jantanti, she has that thing to make sure, say, so our position as students, he will use the position against the students. You don't know what people are going through. A man for my minimum, Sikaka Kreda, Matamama, hostel, Infasobia Maso, Caribbean Kabowasun to Diamond. Now, for her to come and speak on the matter, this is what she said. Well, no, Nam Ghana, Yedi Niminyansa, no question in Bore, set Petuo Babi. Now, no basa. Issue it's not about, and you see these people, anytime can say, you the student, you need to charge at your leadership. Go away. Because some can say, hey, to we get any one casa. To Sadia Nesha Utino, now who win him, they whom because they say a name depend on the casado. Now, body minimum can say, hey, when they be a winner jantre be born, I will just get it campus. And ye to me about jantre just cut now. We living by what we have been given by our parents. Or who be that? Or be approaching seriously that. Or being fan and sense in the minimum can say, hey, this is not about your party. It's not about MPP. This is about my future. This girl, this thing, she's not seen anything before. Now, this is what she said. I'll say, the acting president of the University of Ghana Student Representative Council, Stephanie Nadu Enchi, said your father should be a very disappointed man today. Why would Jimmy for papa? Your mother should be a very disappointed woman today. There's no reason for you being in the university. Very useless girl. Yeah. What are your interests? Why are you on campus? You're on campus for people to teach you. Because about your moka. You old what the una school mame. Una school. Nana na bua me who bon die. Until you so better defend the MPP. You are foolish. You don't know more people on campus? Do you know the number of people who are going through hell? Her name is Stephanie Nadu Enchi. She says, embarking on a demonstration will be the last option for students at the university in their quest to fully get lectures back to the classroom. I say students for ebetiom hu krom aye oyekire akire aban say ontua lectures kan omekire omade no ene de embo mutirim da ene kwani the last thing and simple da wey yo or your student. Very foolish girl. Or your student, at this crucial moment, she is the PRO for the government. Student at Tuabamau said, John, acting as an SRC, dien. Now, what are her reasons for saying what she said? Listen to her reason. Now, there's a reason to your cancer. So, I mean, really, reason in show. Now, we say, way, or your chin, and I say, or your nipebia, so. This is what she said. In a media engagement, Stephanie Nadu Enchi said that should UTAG decide to resume the industrial action, the best thing to do as a student body is to continuously write petitions to the relevant stakeholders involved till their concerns are addressed. Or say teacher for us, I am strike they also student and as a leadership of the student in the various universities, they need to keep petitioning the stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? That language, students in the stakeholders are the people paying. The taxpayer is the stakeholder. Those people sitting there as governing council near the Addo, they are just there. It's just there's stakeholder statements now they be and stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? The stakeholders are the taxpayer who is paying to sustain the university. Only the stakeholder. And who is the stakeholder to you? Nadu, Jantan Hubondie. It is your parents. They are the ones paying taxes to the government to make sure the UTAC people are paid to instill some knowledge into you, not to instill prostitution. Not to instill foolishness on campus, to instill knowledge into you. Forget who are the stakeholders here. That stupid language you people are in campus, you don't understand. Now let me get you down there, not see any reasons in that. She added that embarking on a demonstration will be the last thing that students at the University of Ghana will resort to. And I quote her, a demonstration will be the last of options the University of Ghana students will resort to, because when it comes to demonstration, you have to take into consideration the safety of the students. And for the University of Ghana, we are many. I don't know how to put measures in place. I don't know how to put measures in place to control the huge numbers we are going to get when we embark on a demonstration. See this. You don't even deserve to be there. You have told everybody you are lame, you are daft, you are dumb to lead as the SRC, whatever. You don't have it. You say, I don't know how to put measures. You are daft. And I don't expect the SRC to be keeping you there. You are very ignorant. Every single individual at the University of Ghana is an adult. Demonstrations are not wars. What Jimmy do? You people, school no more saying. That is why the politicians take advantage of you people. Very brainless, very weak-minded. Third class of war. Demonstrations are not war. Demonstrations is not a riot. Demonstration is not something to destroy. Demonstration is a form of protest. Going on demonstration, your numbers will not cause any mayhem. University students we know are not people who go out there and fight. Who are you going to fight? In fact, who are you demonstrating against? You are demonstrating for something to be done. You are not demonstrating against the police. You are not demonstrating against anybody. You are demonstrating to get something done. And that thing is to get the tutors or the teachers paid for you to get that knowledge. So why are you telling people that demonstration, the numbers you cannot handle? Why? And when they are demonstrating, do they have guns? Wait, Jimmy Dodo, in your interest of protecting the MPP, you have actually made the world know, say, you are the most dumbest girl on campus. Jimmy, pa. And I don't expect the SRC to keep such fools as leaders, because she says she doesn't even know how to coordinate. How do you become an acting SRC president? You are foolish. You are very ignorant. Lectures na money omobo jantra nti muntumi yimanim. Politicians na money omobo jantra nti muntumi yimanim. MPP representatives on campus. This is about the student welfare. It's about how we will get these lecturers back into the classroom. The primary people who can push the government to deliver is the student. Are the students. They need to get on the street. If you have 300,000 students, 50,000 students walk from Legon all the way to the Jubilee House, something positive will come out, unless you are prostituting. You don't care about them, because if you care about where your finances are coming from, how you are being supported on campus, you will not sit there and foolishly make such vague statements. When Jimmy Dodo, you don't have the brains. If you cannot coordinate, you are not supposed to be there. It means you got that position in a way where you are not supposed to get. Jimmy, you think we are kidding here? You think you can bring your TESCON foolishness here? This is a national issue. This is a national issue. It is not about your MPP, Oba. This is not about NPP. This is about the welfare. It is about academics. It is about the future of thousands of Ghanaians. It is not about you, your prostitution. It is not about what you get on campus. It's about the need of the young Ghanaian who is now a fresher, who wants to be taught to get some knowledge to build their life on. So don't foolishly make it your personal issue. It is an issue that concerns masses. Have the student told you they don't want to go on demonstration? Has any university student told you? What's her name? Stephanie, Nadu, Mehobodie, has anyone come to you to say, I don't want to go on demonstration and that I am scared to go on demonstration and that when I go on demonstration, I'm going to kill somebody? How foolish can you be? This is the Student Representative Council. The last time I was telling you people, what is happening in the universities? The lecturers need to get what they want before because the politicians are using the students against the lecturers. The politicians are using the students against the lecturers. And those students, let me tell you for a fact, those TESCOM boys, SRC, they are being sponsored by politicians. They are not there for you students, they are there for their interests. They are there because they know when they even get third class, some MP will chop her and give her position. Until she does not care about your interests. That is why you people have to channel your anger onto people like this. You need to go after the leadership. The SRC, the what, those are the people you go after. When you give them pressure, we will get on the streets. Now, so I called in and I'm campus, the BBA 23 say, yeah, you are 23. I said, do you pay people's fees for them? All these weeks people are spending on campus. Baby, but some people are really struggling. Hostel fees, the semester will be over very soon. Be office no, people really want to get some work done. Now see this. Antonono, what is Auntie saying? COVID-19 funds were used appropriately by who? Auntie Sophia Ekufu. Me say, Sophia Ekufu said COVID-19 funds were used appropriately. Sophia Ekufu. This is where we are today. No accountability. The moment you question them, the moment you question them, unye Christoni, the moment you question them, you not go to heaven. Monfa ni na heaven monfa. Hell monfa. Impenidie monfa. Media ye jina sasi yaso. Afere ya bre. Otabo, Duncan Williams, as of Fuamaka, monko heaven monfa. Yede ye jina sasi we yaso. Accountability ni ye jinwa modia monsalai yamba totrobentonum na nyankopon enso Otabo ene Duncan Williams onso Duncan Williams gold medal num no twene fa nko. We don't care. Yede aha ne wo ye de nimisa ha ne te. We make sure that we maintain where we live. We are accountability was asiso. So it's not about you telling me not respecting Sufeku for nka so nim baby oko. Sika we di ni krono obo no Sufeku for ogina no ni age no onim baby oko. So me, I don't care. Mo am heaven kono edaho. Asase mo esuru bebie mo nko ye de ye contract wa ya. Ye settle your contract, ye settle matters no ha. Se na be debi no heaven be anu hu se settle no ha. Enti sika na de no accountability no aha. Aha ya na ye no. Me ntwan nko heaven o. Obi am chem heaven address o. Me ntwan o, me gine wa ha. Se na be do heaven as enya maso a me hu se magima accountability wa asase. Ye 3 points wa asase we so. Yeni ejimi for no ye 3 points e was asase we so. Otabo ne Duncan the son the change dan ko medal dan ko 1993 Olympic winner. Yesu ba onso ne medal nim otwena Duncan Otabo so ne 9 mo amaka ya mo so ne 9 on fa monko de o heaven no monko di jollof mbom sema embra na mundi fan makre mo ya yogurt emeshama no ye mfa ho ye betena he ato yogurt ba ye wa ha de ye ebusa accountability no. We are asking for accountability. I don't care about your age. Accountability. Now, when you read some part of the story, this is what it says. Chairperson for COVID-19 National Trust Fund, Sophia Ekufu, has indicated that contributions received by the fund were judiciously used to fight the pandemic. According to her, the trust fund supported the implementation of various projects and provided relief intervention in various forms amid the pandemic. And I quote, "Through the immense contributions and support from Ghanaians, the trust fund has supported the implementation of various projects and provided relief interventions in various forms." These interventions comprise the distribution of PPEs to medical facilities, COVID-19 care centers, special isolation centers, hospitals, small health centers, chip compounds, labs, COVID-19 testing centers, as well as providing support to the needy and vulnerable persons with food items and cash contributions across the length and breadth of the country. End of quote. This quote is from Star FM. Come to Parliament and account. Yeti kroma mi hu se ku for the chip compound. Biti kroma ye hu facility bi obi esi. Mo so mache aduane, mache eye kwankwan, mache geisha soup, mache apino soup, mache ora redonto wholesome margarine. Mo ankasa mache tema apino soup. Mo ankasa mo di key soup ba ko so atoto. Yati ase. Come and do accountability. Modem kwasi at Parliament say you don't want to agree. You see where we are? Sofa ekufu you be oye honest. Ose enche obewu wenyini because penyini wu akora wu ba penyini bewu first no. Anka wa availing himself up as a former Chief Justice. As a former Chief Justice who supposed to be just, she was supposed to release a statement and say, I want to avail myself. I want to go to Parliament and then for them to question me, for me to tell them the fund, how much we used it. Then we will sit there and say, Wayne Mayor, yes, ma'am. Yes, Sufa Ekufu, former CJ, or no, any Maria Concron, or Yankopon na. So, if Sufa Ekufu say, or an honest old lady, or a former Chief Justice who believes in accountability, if she is not corrupt, she has not chopped this money. If she is not a corrupt ex-public official, a corrupt ex-chief justice, if she says that she has been honest with the money, the fund, all the money we pushed into her wega, she should avail herself and prove to Ghanaians that I am an Ekufuado person. My family member is Okpuwan. I want to prove to you people I have not touched a cent. Parliament, call me, ask me any question, and I will answer. Ena yeni ebeka say wei one nyankopon ma me no eyi one Maria konkron no onyankopon nankasa ne na onyen na wote wo e kan brofo. It has been spent judiciously. How do we know? Because when you move forward, this is what is happening. The Auditor General has refused to respond to requests to probe into COVID-19 expenditure. So consistently, Okpowan and his group of cluster of criminals, they have made sure say this COVID-19 they don't want us to have access to it. How much has been spent? Even the Auditor General is refusing to probe the COVID-19 fund. At this point, where are we now? How did we get here? How did we get here as a nation? No accountability anywhere. The Auditor General himself is refusing to probe COVID-19 expenditure. And the Kufuor's family member is telling us that it has been used. How are we going to know? And these are some of the things these are the questions you pose. No, I go for Obisika Betina table say, we seek any Obecheni per 5. Kwasia, where are the questions you ask? Kwasia to Jimmy. These are the questions young people like us are asking. We expect Jimmy Totesamo to ask Nian classify one the humans. Now, the mu idea, money Joe Blackin or that Kumazu, difference behind give us money. Wako easy can be just Adrian or that Kumazu, Obian Jessica, give us money or free. Pose the questions. Mo pese Ghana tumpon. Na Ghana pese tumpon. Yam pese bebu sansem. Bebi esika shasumi ambusa. Ana mude mu Jimmy TV so ne radio so. Se aketi ya no gugu Kumasi Zoo no. Mama yeska yakuteska emwa. Question push if you really want to help Ghana. Just account. It's simple. Sa unye ria. Sa unye kromfo a yekasa accounts a we win show. You don't hide. You avail yourself. Sa unye eji. Sa uye politician. Uye MP. Uye minister. Na sa unye eji. Every time we tell you to account, you avail yourself honorably and say, Ask me questions. Almost some politicians or Ghana Muska, they should avail themselves for auditing, public auditing. I have money. I died. Okay, so I'm going the taxes and brasses and auditing now, big Johnny. Because no more can you know your chrono idea. So Sofia Kufu, to me, now as we speak, she's basically a corrupt woman. Very, very corrupt. She is a thief until she avails herself. You've been able to tell us you used the money judiciously. Fine. Come and tell us how you used it. Telling me you have used the money judiciously is a statement. Prove to me why I should believe it. It's only through accountability. Because any fool can come and say, I have used this money judiciously. I have used this money well. We have heard it over and over. Baumia, Ekufuado, we have used the money and so come forward. You are a candidate for jail. Abroa, you are a candidate for jail. Abroa, when you bradie. What the biawa is say ubewu, sikaba, o chile to say before. Bese come out and account. Abroa, come and account. Before, most of them say title echi, na mo say age echi, na mo say religion echi, na mo di wia Ghana for, na mo di wia Ghana for wo to for ekufu betuma wi akokɔ ne srɛ baako. Wo betumi awi akokɔ srɛ baako, untumi wi wo sinyina asɛn. Ɛdeɛ na wo pɛ wa asase so. Ɛdan a wo totɔ, wo betuma dem. Anopa wo sɔre hebra obrɛ, okpo na nkasa anopa sɔre a, I say ye bie generator. Rebecca. President no number 1 no sorry no pa and a whole schedule. Ekufuado or be sorry no pa it is a whole schedule. Ya draw ow. The night before so bomu dia or num ni win dia and the energy wo ho na the rain fino wan num win na or sorry no pa I say timetable na da push the side. What no robot no na mo. I say Kevin you mbu Ekufuado or twin so di mahamatem. On your tafre me boa or twinba. Aha. Punching neighbor, punching tree no. Hey, Kevin, you mwa de, some hammer de, tokro da trim. I could for the oban banchitu and to of free. We see 442 formation no. Akosia pia de no. Yam say no, ye jina kosia pia formation ma 442. And we had the about one top. Aye. Me say. South 442 na they started 2018, 19, 20, 22, 14, 15, 16 no. South formation no. Ye be boss ye change so na about one top asomoja nko mbo mistake o defense partner than net. Ye ntwima obi a over formation abohia ye. Ntwe mama de o kramfo o dantre ni Ekufuado de o asa bosomba wo de omua de otwe Ekufuado so banka ope. Aha, de on be se be kwa me aboaten no. Me mfa nye kobnadofo. Comrade of what is saying? Comrade of what I see Yombo for Nakahu. Yombo. Comrade, oh, good evening, Mr. Comrade for Yombo. Comrade for. Say, Comrade for. One day, Opa saying you're supporting is simple. I love you, Comrade for. I love you. You're a good man. You're a nice guy. Please, if you want me to campaign for you and every Ghanaian to vote for you, come on national television and bring water and wash your hair. And then we will see who you are. Right now, they make up it too much. Mr. Dofo, no, I like you too much. I want for you. Mr. Comrade Dofo is my friend. I like the man. He's a good guy. And also the president. And to me, Mr. Comrade Dofo, Eba National Television, so Yampe Manifesto, we don't need it. Mr. Comrade Dofo, we know what you can do. You have been a former finance minister. Oh, dear, bro, for the Obwa, I didn't hear Juma. Yes, sir, National Television, GTV, so I. Never nsio hohuru enim na hohuru tirim nyina ne ma tawo dafa pepo no ye wiede se hu se wa ye beto ama is a kra umpo de ye manifesto. Give me money, Mr. Dofo. Give me money. You're still watching with all this extended version. After this short break, we will continue. live on Loud Silence TV. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. My producers are called The Ghost Team. This is with all you for extended version / State of the Nation / Pound for Pound. Let's continue with the social media segment. It's exactly 5:03 p.m. US East Coast. It's definitely 10:03 in Ghana. All right, let's finish up quickly and do the editorial of the day. Quick. Let's go through this. Contestant number 24. Gideon Amwakon, Gideon Ba Amwakon. Ooh. Ooh. Pam. Ooh. Aye. Contestant number 24. George Munyina Hene, Kwam Sefakan. Ooh. Pam. Ooh. Now see this. Kwame Sefakan, review free SHS and let the rich pay for their case. Ooh. Pam. Me simple phone be Jimmy. And you see, we don't say this, say be a Jaubi and Abibio. Ni anti-crow na unka say review of free SHS, it is to cancel utubiko peace FM ohun. Na Kwame Sefakan aba no pa wa no wi ni jota. Obetena ho a time me kai say NDC Mahama Muka said they will review free SHS. Na akwa we ni ti sepoma. Na ma gotena peace FM. Aloto Jacobs. Ne ho tan. Ne no on shevio. Ne no kan anopato tutu abetena peace FM. Ai wanum koko fumbio. Ai no just on shevio no tan. Infantini e friend alote. No abetena peace FM. Ni asafa infantini Jimmy ni ba kwa kan. E say Kwame Dankan. E Jimmy fo mienu. Na o ma betena ho. Na Kwame Sefakan ya ba. Kwame what then alote o say bibi aboko na no na mo makasa sa mic kirim no ewurade nyango. COVID near starting o peace FM o. Charlotte nim tan. Na Jimmy ni alongside Lord Kenya Kwame Duncan. Evantifo pa venya with the microphone for e be Jimmy rough. Evantifo e be Jimmy rough. Me infantry na make a chiro. Impenifu ni be Jim na oma betena peace FM. Now, my name is Kwame Sefakan. You can call me Chairman General. This is Peace FM Kokroko. My guest are Alote Jacobs, former NDC Chairman, South Central Region. Oh, Jimmy, no, Jimmy Bakoto to Kwame Duncan. My then Kwame Duncan. Oh, we are na papers no way. Na boss na oji de me hu on wa na eba some no we see. Na Elfia go. Kwame onya go kra see more couldn't Ego ya besafui one na wonyo de mia na Kwame na also wenya janjo payo yo em krom fantefo na Jimmy yo anopatututu na economy na start no na empemifo miensa na Kwame Sefakan kofa ba na she says RTBB also e ba ze Kwame what's the NDC force there will be review free SHS na wohun den asamabo MPP NDC for ya Kwame also there will be review but NDC for na see sides we wohun answer there will be review na alote Adrian ho den journalist senior journalist in the question you know na alote Adrian ho den Kwame me ho kra na NDC for pod onim nyansa bia na ade na woto won onya de bi mpo a order ka odwene ho e be review there e be cancel ejibi for yo everybody na ye ma menom ye antisa omukok edwuma omupa information bi e de adwene e de aboman no bra no na ya sesa kantata for miensa we anopatututu 7 o'clock Yesu kran sorry say Yesu on dantem because nkwasi prayers na glow bobo e disturb no to on dantem Yesu on dantem Yesu da be 3:30 Satan na Yesu sorry you Ghana time Yesu da heaven time 3:30 Ghana time 7:30 no da time Yesu sorry na ejimi for miensa we abetena radio so and a review on Yazpa, na review then, na yet keep good and this time or warden. I want to say, when the end one year serious. If you don't want, Mama Naban, na Okoshem member be on Motsaw. Jimmy sa Jimmyization. Jimmy, electronic Jimmility. And I'm pumping for 2 with Jimmy. And the Kwame Sefakan say, free SHS. We should review it. Na me pese busa chairman general George to phone nyina hene. Review na say saying eno say cancel na ade na momo ye nipa bone for sa. adana mo shada di nkwasiasam sa ade na mo benya a journalist a year be o change V8 ade na wo pɛ was as Kwame Sefa kan and the review is not cancel into review ni ade me catch am last week say problem ya ye wom sisia no eye free SHS problem ya Ghana for kom sikasama e sika nyina asay ahye no eye free SHS and aside Jimmy for they knew that free SHS is a problem but Kwame Sefa kan yaman board member MPA Paul Adomochiri Ewino that thief criminal his kids will all be called thieves because papa rather than resumes no oyewi wentumanya lawyer o ewi na obi anim so oye Paul Adomochiri is a thief no akọ baby kan they say Oman FM anopa no na they change review into cancel na sebi oye nuanum na omuni other option bia so ombetie san kwasiafo ye no to omtrim NDC so mobile be free SHS na otwe NDC so be free SHS e de na NDC na nkasa no so AC free SHS schools enti enye Jimmy phone omti TV so omti radio so eno mo politi nipa no na Ghana for so do sometime bia mama yeso yandwene kakra yentumi ntie Jimmy for san fan boy bra wo ankom ka say review NDC for ka say review no na mobusa Kwame Sefa kan ne jot for say review ase kyesen and the Kwame Sefa kan who say Okpochichi Deuteronomy 22:20 Onyeduna on to be nye oman no free SHS no eno na ebo oman no and the okachire say nana Onyeduna no entumi nyentien review onye Jack abotre men kan ne ba ho nana Onyeduna entumi nye free SHS today no we should review what happened to review. You thought I thought you people said review is cancelled. Cheap politics, foolish tribal bigotry, stupidity into more and I must say so many lives. Yeah, can't almost say Ghana Corona, the young generation, these dwarfs, these fools. Because it's all about what they will get. It's all about projecting ignorant, empty Onyeduna president to just sit there and mess us up. Yeah, Nana Onyeduna on to me nye jumano weja can Kevin Gan we the wedding hey kotia sorry Kevin the Gan we the can there it is too strong the word hey anytime says 18 plus 18 and over only 18 I remember ha Nana Onyeduna when to me anya free SHS so today we should review but I thought review was cancelled. You people, you have messed up the country. Last, me catch Ghana for say, this country, the enemy of the state is some of the media. As simple as that. Baby away, and Quebec may avoid it in 2020. But this Kwame Sefa and these clowns were still sitting in the studios of Peace FM, lying to Ghanaians and say, NDC baby free SHS and the ordinance national. Catch Ghana for say, we should review. You may review Onana, Omame. You are crazy. You are the people putting us in this situation right now. We are here because of your foolishness. We told you people from day one. This guy, Onyeduna Ekufuado, did not think through this free SHS. It will collapse the economy. I remember John Dramani Mahama came out and said, I have been the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. I actually started free SHS progressively because it's in our constitution. I had the vision to make sure in a few years, every single Ghanaian, every young kid will be in school, but we need to do it progressively. That is why I started building more schools, senior high schools, E-blocks around the nation. So you people should understand that the initiative Ekufuor has taken to implement free SHS now will destroy the economy, will destroy this country. In Kwasiafo waiting on radio so Mahama de opembesiafo, Mahama de ono de opembesiafo emwa moda ho moni mpreko nada. Mese motete wona Mahama de opembesiafo, mese Kwasiampanyi be na ni preko akoda emwa. Ye kasi abom nyina ma power obi antumi nkofie. Ye boma power jantrafo amoni omoda moba ye kotrek wonkranaba a Peace FM ho ne ye wontie kwa e jantrafo amoni omoda ye kasi boma power munyina muntumi nkofie. Kwasiasam mobeka issues no ne break issues down for the ordinary Ghanaian to understand no. Oh Mahama de or anyway Ninya Ibrahim we mu de so popemba otwe emmoa wa mu ne mpreko nada. So this is where we are. This same Kwame Sefa kan PDS buy na ono ne company si it's if a kind consult to say the consult. And now gada journalist ebri. And now all lecture on what to say on radio. Come se kind. PDS on your contract room. Wait. Come se kind we are 2014, 15, 16. Onka adia bakwa John Mahama aye a bit also on nimbi and tiani kasa onka Mahama sem abuei also a journalist. What makes you a journalist? Because you need to, at the end of the day, be able to criticize the government, and also if you feel like talking about the government, the issue is you are not obligated to speak positively about the government. But when the people know the truth and you tend to make it look like you don't see the truth, that is when you are not supposed to be there. That is where you are not supposed to be there. And see, the issue is nobody is forcing you to come and propagate John Dramani Mahama's things or the NDC, but you are not also supposed to misinform the people. Obian Shewo, nobody has paid you, we understand. But don't use the platform to misinform. And that is what they were doing. They will not propagate, but they will misinform. There are two things here we are talking about. If you choose not to propagate what Akufo-Addo is doing, don't misinform the people about Akufo-Addo's government. That is why when I come here, I bring my facts. Send me Obibeka say, Kevin there, me who say, but to let you know I am not misinforming you against Akufo-Addo, I'll bring my facts. So there are distinctions. There are distinctions in what we are talking about. No journalist is obligated to speak positive about a government. No journalist. But no journalist too has the right to misinform the people about the government. The reason why I'm saying this is you can decide not to speak good of a government, nobody cares. But when you want to speak on the government, whatever, maybe the bad side of the government, bring facts to support it. I am not ready to speak anything about Akufo-Addo because I know Akufo-Addo himself is a disrespect to Ghanaians. He's a scam. He hasn't touched anything that is positive. And I'll say it on my platform. If you have any positive thing Akufo-Addo has done in this, their manifesto from 2016-2020, tell me. I don't know what Akufo-Addo told Ghanaians. Contract he had with Ghanaians are wait to me accomplishing successfully. So it is not me to go in there. But I can tell you the damage Akufo-Addo is doing to Ghanaians because he wasn't qualified in the first place to be here. And I will not just come here and speak. I will back it with the facts. That is why to date, myself, my team, people watching me across the world who are family, no individual has been able to produce a document to counter anything we have shown on this platform. That is the hallmark. If you call yourself an anti-corruption platform and you say you are going to check the government, facts should be your hallmark. That is why to date, nobody. My team, they are a solid team and I give credit to them. I don't do this job alone. Solid team behind me. You, the people watching me, majority of you are more educated. You have PhDs. You are more endowed. Majority of you can speak better than me, but I have the opportunity. But to make you know I respect you, I respect your intelligence, I don't bring fake documents here. That is why every time I release a document, I throw it out there. For the people out there, I respect to assess my integrity. So, with Tiatiano, these people ganged up. Kwame Sevekan was the captain, and they did the NDC administration harm. And the harm they did was they never spoke anything about the NDC government, which is fine. They never spoke any good thing about the government, which is fine. They hated Mahama, which is fine. But what they did, which was more dangerous, was they misinformed the people about the government. If you don't want to talk about the government, good part, it's fine. You are not forced. You are not obligated to do that. But don't misinform. And these people misinformed the people. Today you are telling us to review. Review what? Free SHS is broad. Which part should we review? The green, the red, the yellow? Which part? The school feeding part of it? Which part? The textbook? Tell us the part to review. A Jimmy for. More platform. More platform. What are we supposed to review about the free SHS? Is this a holistic review? Then the president has failed. Then the NPP is a failed government. Because if you are telling me we should take a holistic review of free SHS, then Mahama is Jesus. Then John Dramani Mahama is the second Jesus. Because John Mahama told us there was a reason why he wasn't implementing free SHS holistically. Now, there was a reason he was consistently and continuously and progressively implementing free SHS. Now, if you people say we should review the whole thing, then Akufo-Addo is a fool. He deceived Ghanaians. He is not capable of thinking through the issues to get us results. So at this point, Akufo-Addo, Abozege, Alankash, they're a bunch of clowns who are not supposed to lead this country. So you people should stop misinforming and telling the people that the people you brought have failed. You people thought you have the platform till you die, right? You did it. You now just say, platform nothing will come. No, we are here. And it's not just me. There are more of Kevin Taylor, more of other people out there, and they are doing the fact checking. They are doing the scrutiny. It makes it so good because you know why? Knowledge. If you don't like me and you go somewhere else, you hear the truth that you are avoiding here. You meet it there because the soldiers are ready. The people out there who are tired and want people to know that you people are liars, they are all out there. I'm not the only person. They are all speaking their mind. They are all fact-checking you people. They are all playing back the criminality to you people. That is why today Kwame Sefaka is telling us to review. Review what? Holistically, some part. Why don't you address the president? Because he and you people brought him. Now see this. This story is local, and I want to talk about it quickly. Near editorial, no. I'm gonna say, MCE attacked by NPP members in polling station election violence. The municipal chief executive MCE for Obuasi in the Ashanti region, Mr. Elijah Adansebona, escaped an attack from persons suspected to be aggrieved members of the governing political party, NPP. This MCE. Time Akufo-Addo esa renew the contract say onye Obuasi MC nam kasi Akufo-Addo ebeyifo. Sebi Akufo-Addo na adwene enye deep enkwechire. Sebi Akufo-Addo is not in charge. E ho na me hu ye. The moment Akufo-Addo said Adansebona Obuasi MC, Obuasi West MC, on San take that position bi na hu say Akufo-Addo is a dead M. Akufo-Addo is just a vegetable. Na adwene na enko deep, he's done. You know why? This Obuasi MC, this is a guy who sat on radio, TV. I'll show you the video. If on the ground it is there. Eka say, on the oje gift every galamsey for her. Now on the ground, give me the video. Or tonight TV so. Say on the oje what is 3,000? Me jig every galamsey no galamsey. This Obuasi ako carry on hima galamsey na all year no concession na ema otu for adwene na oda. This is the same man who gave the land on him and no yes I jumano. Adansebona. Obuasi MC. Sa akokare him and criminality or woman na oh ye galamse o fie. Or say asase akoka otu fonsu ya de man nanom e wo menhia no. This Adansebona guy on this sama men akokare him ano and na omutu gold ne say asase no. This Adansebona ono na konta ene kwaku kwatin Obuasi West MP na ya pam ne free Finance Ministry now, wako kache boase for nkurasefo no bi say ono de se sia onya deputy finance minister bi our parliamentar or finance committee no hunti sa position is bigger than finance ministry mikro boase for dodo ne nkurasefo nti MPP etwa bofuruma na mogimi na dodo ne mpese on bedwene no am say hey se sia de ya MP no onya deputy finance minister ya sia man position kese our committee so mo ya ntwen ebi ya ntwen munja jimi no Akufo-Addo apam no Adansebona na Obuasi na oyemo MP no MC no. This guy is a criminal. Oyevi Obuasi galamse kosu nyina ne nsa wom. And the oko MPP for program I say omo bebo no ka so mu ku ne to twene. Adansebona na asai kuro no. Adansebona one kweku kwati nua ba na oye teacher wo Obuasi secondary school say CKC no. Omo no madane omo Obuasi Aisha one boy, Aisha one girl. On it, sa mame no. Galamse course Obuasi nyina sa Obuasi MC Adansebona onimubi. And so upon all the reports, onena ne omo ekoye account Obuasi assembly members obe ready omo budget no otumi de be 3 billion eto war be 4 feet no sa kwa we Adansebona. On the ground, give me his picture na mfanchire nkofo. Na Akufo-Addo Esa di Jimia se ayakwawe MC and the MPP for the person budu kunu Obuasi. Like I just don't understand. Now go for umbu Ghana for cry. Just do one thing. Ya de ba kope. Na Ghana for say we dey na adwene ho. What is this? What's the MPP for? We dey bonde o. Momfa nya bonde. Kronphobia ne nse. Now you see, what hurts me is Obuasi no oko Obuasi kruda. I need to talk about this. Me pese me kachire omom Obuasi man. Moi ende de ekoso ni nyina moye din no. Se ofui bi bie na no aban sisa. Na otwen bi bie na no se me ko demonstration. Etu obeto. Me say ma me ka asem we. Me kachire Obuasi man no. Impenifo amuwom, enkwara amuwom, nyansafo amuwom, ejimifo amuwom. Omom te se mea, omom ekokọ cheme, omom nim nyansa cheme. Me say moye din na kuro ne se na ande kufu ado no. Some say ye de otwen ade kura be siso ameto ama MPP. Mo de mi nsam yenkurasefo dodo no problem. Me say moye din na ekuro ne se na mote ho wanwan no na bibia abo kuro na edwuma kura munya bi nya nso ekuro ma fin se otwen bi anum no. Me say monfa mu Jimmy, yemfa ye Jimmy, me so me ka ho. Na yenye dia na aban sesa. Na me hu so okra bia po e Obuasi se and the great demonstration and me say tuo beto. Me catch them. And it's a direct message to mo Obuasi. Me hu say Obuasi fo mo mpempuntuo. Inkurasesam na dokromo. Akrofomfo okerefo mo Obuasi out. Che say tribe ni Jimmy adokro ye da ho esensuo te se moa ne enom. Ejuma ba kronim nkranfo ne akofo mo ba no mo beye yete kronim ebibia nkoso ekronim aye fin ye nya panyini bia mfa ejuma papa bia ma ye tua tax gu obia ye din adentia ye party MPP na wo so nti Jimmy ni bia Jimmy kra ye nka hwe me say and muntie de meka ne ye pa de obepo ayela lao se aban sisa na ye hu panyini bia yiniti sa me de Obuasi hia me beka Obuasi slap bi a obagi no hu ye de slap ne be fra ha abodan mu etuo so beto sie Jimmy de ende ya din ochina obi ya din we koba Obuasefo me say si bia ya din de no ochina saban sisa obi ya din anya say etuo beto obi anya kan ni nchen obi a o e na obi anya Obuasi ni nchen obi a. If you are going to be quiet today, be quiet forever. If you are going to speak today, speak forever. Now, me say, Bema obepo no, Oba obepo Obuasi no, say to me asesa, and then this yaba, and they say they be demonstrate. Me say slap no, if you ha, ebesi ha, ne asa dutia bodaimu, because you see a more so, more so nkwasi asam so, yabe boa man nkwasi asam na say kuro no, yeah. And I'm saying I do obey bia. Chema want to be the machines be Obuasi. Me no ka se kwa police ni ade chema want to me two assassins say no. MPs East and West. Omo nyina committee abom and omo say assassin. Me say yete ha. Obuasi East, Obuasi West. Omo mu di muso nyina mfiri Obuasi. Kweku kwaten in kind of no born criminals djuma ene kwatam ne be si muso. Mo Jimmy nti ye de ade kura ba mbeto ama no. Obuasi East so sa doctor no. Wa bon menti mpo so akasa da. Na me se bre na ban sesa slap we efri ha na besia ye do tia hwedan mu. Yes, because ye nyina mpempu ntio biem ye de Jimmy betwe ade e ma ade abesi so ni ato ama no. Hey MPP no montoma MPP no problem. Me say MPP de ofu bia abesi so montoma no obia ne mu ni problem some asante for. Na me say ada aboa beka de hye no afi on frɛ janka anase on frɛ slave anase on frɛ akwa e hona bo sa akwa beto dunso egu so. Me say ada aboa beka de hye no aya na ombie na no on frɛ akwa se brem nsio akwa obedwonso e de egu so. A word to a wise. Me say boas for mu hu bibi da on de mukro na ye wa ha. Now we're going to break and go straight and take care of the social media segment. After this short break, we will do the editorial of the day. After this break, we will go straight and take care of the editorial of the day.
And one subject in communication studies that is core is public relations. Public relations is the art of using different instruments to either maintain or improve the image of an institution or a person. And so, in putting out your communication as a public relationist, you try to present your institution or the person that you are trying to promote in the best possible light. And so you might sometimes be selective with your figures, present the best things, and then push the negative things to the background. But our lecturers always reminded us that beware of your reality and keep your public relations and your communications as close to your reality as possible. And so we must keep our communications as close to our reality as possible. And so it is sometimes when people lose sight of that reality and begin to believe in their own propaganda, that is when you see some of the effects that we are seeing. And so the paraphrase I'll leave you with is, you can do all the lies and propaganda with the economy you like. The reality of the people's lives will expose you.
All right, thank you very much for staying. You're still watching with Audio Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. You can do all the propaganda. The reality will expose you. Abozege ewen otongwurim odane ochen. These are the things we'll be doing from today. We will be fact-checking, reminding, and making sure. Now, my test Manas Azuri said, "Oh, BBFN 4th Estate." Manas Azuri, I'm sending this message to you. The last time I sent a message to you on Twitter, I'm saying, you say you are fact-checking. Why are you not fact-checking Akufo-Addo's certificate? Crom 4, a thief like you. When him lines is are you him? Manas, me say when him lines is are you him? Every day you are after Zoom Lion. Every day you are after Zoom Lion. Zoom Lion will not feed you again. Eji, why are you not fact-checking Mensa Otabil? His criminality when it comes to banking crisis. Why are you not fact-checking him? Why are you not fact-checking Akufo-Addo? His certificate issues. You say you had a 40 day and you are fact-checking. When Nimsa Ayuam, Eji, these are some of the foolish boys they brought us here today. Or we are the Jimmy or some South Africa because some people why lucky. This MPP group, they know how to kill. They would kill you before they go. You are hiding after lying to the people. Me say fact check Mensa Otabil for me. Ask him what happened at the banking sector. The bank he was in. Why is he avoiding investigations? Fact check him. Manager Azuri, go and fact check Akufo-Addo's law certificate for us. You are trying to please him. Or why not to be the NDC? Jimmy, fact check Akufo-Addo. When him tan eji one polado mo actually difference be amunyamu ewifo eye just pon on ehwemo ewifo mienu na dey yesi enhwe obi ma obu ofu everyday just pon everyday Zoom Lion foolish boy. Go and fact check Mensa Otabil and fact check Akufo-Addo's law certificate. When him lines say obi yem ofui, we say we are not going to allow you people to fool again in Ghana. This person in Ghana if we be no organize event, Manas has already done. We say wait, every way, and in Ghana, ungrateful being. Wakoji ska wagabi ho, and wabe story tan. On said the story is now following you. You don't have peace again. Today you can't sleep at one spot. This group, this MPP Gabe, they know how to kill. Go and ask JB Dankwa. May he so rest in peace. Go and ask Ahmed Swale. They will finish you before they go. They will go with you. Go and fact check Akufo-Addo's law certificate. It's an assignment. On the ground, cut this and send to him. Go and fact check Akufo-Addo's law certificate. Never catch it or certificate, that's only certificate. Abua Biba. Now see this. The editorial is simple. As you can see, this is the poster. The face of an e-scammer. The face of an e-scammer. Let me enlarge this picture for everyone to have an idea of what we are talking about. This is Akufo-Addo. And you know the certificate. Wait. Fake slangs. Fake borrowed accent. Wow, bonwa. Name bon put wow, bonwa. Wait. Third class who? Bibidza third class ya nkasa oko school ha. Bibidza Ghana na ekro funta. Unya third class I this school ye do di shem sa wo ka ho. Third class. Nana Onyeduna. Third class en onya no Legon. Economics. Oko now bro take on riba ya or a lawyer. And ye jiminti. You say nana be matintin grammar. Nana the lawyer ubusa the question person umwade. Dabi. Now Akufo-Addo has been speaking for the past 2 days. And then some no oka. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has been speaking about e-levy. Mate se eye atubuga I hope if I get it wrong, I'm sorry, sir. Atuguba and so aka something about coup. Now, two things in here. Let's merge it and see, say, the Atuguba can about coup, which is inevitable, no? Any E-levy, no? Did he make a statement any substance, Biana? Now, Atuguba said, if things don't change, if we don't move away from certain things we are doing as a nation, coup is inevitable. And he backed his statement with facts. Now, Ekufuado too has been speaking about E-levy. And then the E-levy he's speaking about, Ghana for informal during COVID. So, Nana Adodanko Ekufuado has avoided one thing. And that thing shows to say he does not respect you. Now, I'm sure my Davy. See this. An economy with few people paying direct taxes can witness a rapid transformation. An economy with few people paying direct taxes can't witness a rapid transformation. Or say, a kura anasa economy nipa dodo no entua taxes no e betumi affect the growth of that economy. Sa ekuro no emusika sem ene omu nyoma mtoto no eso ebe brase anasa entumi ntumpon. If you say dodo na nipa dodo no mo Ghana no omu ntua taxes a enya ade a yibetuma koyinim. We Ekufuado, he's talking more about E-levy, right? Inti the point in Yana say yentua more taxes send ye beya Ghana benya ntuma pefra. Listen to Ekufuado again. I say 5.6% GDP growth in COVID-19 times, much better than 3.4 under Mahama. I say ono krano, why are there to the point to say Mahama enya COVID biya. Mahama GDP time ano kona 5.6. And na ono during COVID-19 na waji ewiase sike nyina wedi no. Ono ne economy no GDP na 3.4 into ono waya de che Mahama. Mahama na so abon na 5.6 no. And them no ka say we Kwame Nkrumah project magnificent Ghana. Mahama project in Kwana Ghana. And the economy na run no, it is running economy na it is running on Mahama's economy. When I say it is running on Mahama's economy, when it comes to infrastructure, roads, schools, every government institution to say, hospitals, small taxes, and they run economy. 5.6. He was able to build a resilient economy at the end of the day, even being out of power, this 3.6 economy, I also COVID by the whole world mouse you have been able to do better than Mahama. Or not the Oja 5.6, that is what is running your economy now. And even 5.6, what he left you could not sustain it. And then we have just 6 billion cedis to keep your government afloat. See, I say 6 billion Ekufuado open. On case of 6 billion, areas of Ghana, your problem also up 6 billion to keep the government afloat. Meaning say, yeah, pe bibia chienum, enye bibia di ye japade. Eti ya kase E-levy na 6 billion. 6 billion no, enye never solve Ghana problem o. Yeah, ji 6 billion na chienum nde. I outside gentility home cry. Ochina na ehu de be. This is Ekufuado. So we tie the conversation at TNM be busa wasembi. All Ekufuado say E-levy is the E-levies the price. E-levies the price we must pay for Ghana beyond aid. It is in your own interest. Ekufuado say, E-levy na omoji no, eya dibia abeya dia e was say baso, e was say jitum by force to force. If we say E-levy ni anjantuma yene ebebre, or say E-levy no ye jituma yene ebeboaye. Enye say eya dibia ebekuyo, or say E-levy na I to say ebetoda. I to say angel cream. E-levy no, I to say a year Yarabia Edro. Jenna Ebeboy, any interest into the E-levy by and come from back. So let's study Ekufuado in these few days. There's one thing that he has moved away from. And not just moving away from because he doesn't remember. So let's study Ekufuado Kasemunina. There's one thing on Pesobeka. A year dang and you hear E-levy CCR. And a 2. E-levy no a your wine fault. Ain't na your economy no a break it down. Because the moment you don't tell the people at Kudiente here E11, and when a mass problem the people will not have that interest to give you any money. Because Akufo-Addo has not been able to open his mouth to criticize himself or his government for their mismanagement into Nyawaha. Akufo-Addo person Ghana for TSS say every action his government has taken, led by him, is a perfect action. But in Nyawaha 6 billion Ghana cedis. Why hasn't he been able, boldly enough, why hasn't he been able to come out to tell Ghanaians to say, we, the government, we are taking majority of the blame because maybe our expenditure, the way we run our project, the way we spend, the way we are using money, the way I am blowing cash, the way I have too many ministers, the way we are not, in fact, putting anything in our economy, the government now, I am the leader, we are blaming ourselves 80% for the problem we have today. But now Akufo-Addo is now turning the whole conversation and making Ghana for think say E-levy here because a cause a problem. Who has caused the problem for us to need E-levy before we can move ahead? Until the government, until the president comes to that realization to accept the fact to say, through his mismanagement, Anthony here 6 billion to stay afloat now. No Ghanaian should take their money or support E-levy. Because it is showing clearly say osa mano E-levy BMA obeba asabe blame for misikana or sako misuse. Because if you need money from the people, you want them to pay new taxes, you need to tell them why we are here and who is managing the economy. The person managing the economy is you. Now, if you are the one managing the economy and you say your vice president is the best economist, your brother who is the finance minister is the best finance minister, you yourself, you're the most intelligent person. Now you're bedruha, now see 6 million. You need to let them understand what you did wrong for us to get here. Because so okay say COVID, you need to chrome her, and we saw the amount of money that came in. The amount of money Ghana got is more than the COVID problems. And we in fact got more money than our problems. Now, for Akufo-Addo, trying to avoid this particular field, because on say a landmines, he'll blow himself up. Because any president, any government who wants the people to know, say they are a listening government and that they are working for the people, they will first account. So what Akufo-Addo was supposed to do first was supposed to tell Ghanaians, we are taking blame for this, because without our mismanagement, we wouldn't be here asking for just 6 billion to survive as a nation. So he needs to take the blame first and let people know the measures he's going to take as a president and send a budget home, because nobody is thinking now, even in the near future, to accept E-levy. Now that shows clearly that the president does not respect you people. Akufo-Addo who Ghana for some Jimmy, because the issue is on person because on a problem no, but on yes can free or besa ko discano no asante no because mo na mo problem, because basically what Akufo-Addo is doing is he's telling us saying a problem no and no. At the end of the day, from 2017 January, we have been paying taxes to Akufo-Addo. We have been paying taxes to this government. None of us, Ghana for tax, nobody. Every single tax we have paid from 2017 besinde, ninya ko Akufo-Addo ho. Intende niska, or see abusa adi konti niska. On to me kase COVID, because COVID yenya wa huska enya. Health Minister Kweka say 430 million now World Bank remind yendi meaning said there's still money. So you cannot turn around and say, COVID, no, it is in our interest. It is not in our interest, though. It is in your interest. It is you who want the money. Tell us how we got here. Intermediate Kamuza President President and agree with the first thing he would have done was to let the people know, say, he's accepting that he has failed. He's accepting that this economic team led by the vice president, they could not do what he was expecting them to do, and that we need to turn a new leaf. I am going to change my finance minister. I'm going to make sure that the way we do our economics here, we change the way we approach things, our taxes, our expenditure. But the president is failing to let you people know he has mismanaged. He has failed. Where is he going to blame? Who is he going to blame now? He's going to blame we, the same people he's begging to pay E-levy. It doesn't make sense for the president to blame Ghanaians. It's not in our interest. In fact, 98% of Ghanaians don't want E-levy. The main reason is the president is not telling us why we got here and why we need the E-levy. The president should tell us, we are the managers. We have failed. If nobody has supported us during COVID-19, Akufo-Addo will have that case, would have that moral right to say that, you know what, COVID-19 hit here, nobody helped Ghana. No money came in. So it is about time we helped ourselves. But we saw the amount of money that came into the system. Account for those monies, you have not spoken about it. Akufo-Addo has failed to even speak about accounting for e-levy funds. Today he's saying that it is in our interest. It is not in our interest because your time 6 billion miles is here. You will go and squander it. You will go and mess it up. Or the high jet. Or the go jantra for. Or the go numri. Or the go aqua shower sink. So we want to know. Tell us, how did we get here? Who are you blaming? If you are turning around to blame us, the taxpayers, then you are mad. You are crazy. Because if we didn't want this country to move forward, from 2017, no Ghanaian would have paid e-levy and taxes in Ghana. We have willingly paid taxes thinking that you are more intelligent to use our taxes well. If today we don't have money, you have to blame yourself and your managers because you are bad managers. You could not save or keep our money. Mo asebio brofuna didn't do amamono. Akufo-Addo per se or check Ghana for say ye mum ne problem no na enye ono na aban no. Nti ansan fa ejimi enji 11 tum because ye ne be boy na enye ono. Na question ne say, wo Akufo-Addo, wo na ye tue tax nyina amaw. Say ende sika ni wa wan na edi sika no. Akufo-Addo tumi kan check Ghana for say COVID-19 tin here 11. No, because ye nim sika dodo a aba Ghana. Tia na health minister ka sika ne kwa de bia ka. Yatia na sofa Akufo aka say sika ne de bi wo ho mo be account a wo Akufo-Addo wo ne parliamentarians say mo mpene me nya account what dan ho aka say ye de ya ma 11 number ye blame you because ye ne interest wo ye kromfo wo ye wi. What you have to tell us ne say Ghana for me fail mo Ghana for taxes are major from 2017 ebe sin de no COVID buy no ye nya sika into solve COVID problem no 6 billion here a mismanagement as the leader my brother the finance minister the abozeke baomia ye na ye fail mu nti ye sremo. We have failed. We have mismanaged your money. Please give us one more shot by making sure e-levy passes. Ni yen say unim nyansa na unim nyansa. Then yen consider say ye be boa ma e-levy but at this point Akufo-Addo has turned around insulting us. Ojo say American president because he's actually America for come to no. Omotia taxes are to this point. Upon all the taxes they've paid, now Joe Biden and Rebecca say, you know what? We want you people to get us $6 billion or else you people is in your interest to. Body to actually. Kunu. What but damn. You check taxes from 2020. Obedi president. You check bedun there. Obeka say for $6 billion. Yes, America begu. Ni ebusa say when the mismanages kana okaje say I more interest to. Wonya president, we free. Now, the issue about coup atubuga ekayeno. Let's link this. Na me magana for adwumum bi enche say coup no de it is inevitable. Coup ebesi. Last time I can I say in Kura Ghana nyina Africa nyina coup esisi su nyina to say Sudan, Guinea, Chad, Mali, Burkina Faso. Omunya anka mo peace to say enia. But obi actions entina ema coup see. Now atubiga say coup no de the probability of coup AC or Ghana no it is high. I don't expect any Ghanaian to have a problem because we say first to say a day nama Cuba. What causes that? A day nama or might be etumika say see idea I was say a G free a buy win say maybe a soldier for and I say group will be a mokrodum. A day nama ema omokasa the actions of the people are yet to me ashomunsa. In fact, say if you want to look at the issue very well. When you take a research done by Institute for Security Studies, from ISSR, they have actually put reasons together why in Oba Africa there is lot of coups. Especially when it comes to sub-Saharan Africa. You see lot of coups. Untuba Busamo said, Argentina recently, Africa has to see any coup no air dorsesa. These are questions you'll be asking yourself. Now, ISS for no research me, and they came out with some results except clearly at the Contia Kuisi. And those things they came out with, yeah, they buy better to why was a Ghana na yetino. Sanyo mana ebi siana na sanyo mana edi Cuba other countries ebi betu me see because coup ankasa obika se coup it is a magnet. Coup fanse bibi to say magnet ene da ho. Ena eye magnet so you put in pieces. I don't know if any steam no. Only one big magnet say, and there are 2 tables so. And what's a magnet ni be no was spread a good TV no so a table no so. Now what happens is say Sakesi no because it was our power and I say it was our tension no. What it does is enkete na one chani nyina no anytime kesi no be move bia no it attracts the small ones. Maybe some is simple say na be obeti ase ye. Inti ate say a war. Inti a war na nkasa na esi wo no. Mother B na nkasa na a war na esi wo no. Sa bees no wo hu nyina no anytime na mother B no and I say a war no ube move a war no e ho na bees ni nyina be ugo. Na yanfa bees is a different kinds of problems. Now let's read this na me chewa devi. When you read the report from ISS, that is the Institute for Security Studies, this is what they say. A full report, you can go and read. In 2014, the African Union Peace Security Council, PSC, noted that unconstitutional changes of government originated from deficiencies in governance. Greed is one. Greed. I'm going to say, nyoma wemo enema ku. Especially when it comes to the sub-Saharan Africa. Obviously, greed is 1. 2, selfishness. You will be able to say Ghana for say in some America can greed, selfishness. You go for a buying way mono. You who be an answer you who be. We go for it. Say mismanagement of diversity. Mismanagement of diversity. And also something in Ghana. A bit to me cost kuana. When you go for it, it says this manipulation of constitutions and their revision through unconstitutional means to serve a narrow interest. I mean, kind of be, I say, manipulation of constitutions and their revision through unconstitutional means to serve a narrow interest. Have we seen anything like that? The Supreme Court, before election 2020. Birth certificate cannot be accepted. Whose interest was that in? Selfishness. Abaya also this year, are we seeing something like that? Are some people selfish in there? We are talking about something like greed. Among for any bradiana, a Japa, PDS. Is it a group of people or any bradiana? When you go on, it says this: human rights violation. And the Ghana no have they gone against human rights? Have people's rights been violated? Yatuaba, 9 people were killed. We were here. People went to the Volta region. What did they do to them? Some Ghanaians were not allowed to vote. Disenfranchised Sal. We are talking about human rights violations. How people are being treated today. Okasani Achwakoshem. Oliver Eshe inside. Bobi Ansa Niacho. Today, people cannot speak. Their fundamental human right is being trampled upon by the sitting government. These are all recipes that will cause coup and has caused several coups in West Africa and the sub-Saharan Africa. Almost as then, unwillingness to accept electoral defeat. Unwillingness to accept electoral defeat. 2020 elections, we were here. The EC did everything possible to make sure say the defeat now Ekufuado you defeating he or she the EC did everything possible to protect Ekufuado and to make Ekufuado the president. The Supreme Court tried to make sure say there were we near ban ya be Jeff in him I'm making sure say J Mensa never entered the box. These are recipes for coup. Now person Busa say in Ghana today, do you have anything like that happening under Ekufuado? When you go forward, you see, so we've talked about corruption are all major contributors to unconstitutional changes of government and popular uprising. In terms of under a regime and coup is inevitable. And these are some of the researchers Atubigamo had read and other ones, and they were pointing to that direction, say, the signals are there. It is clearly showing, say, when you look at these things and you cannot run away from it when it comes to Ghana, it is showing clearly, say, it will attract what we call coup, because the tension in the middle is attracting all these things. Let's go back again. You see something like greed, selfishness, mismanagement of diversity, failure to seize opportunities, marginalization, how people have been marginalized in Ghana, And Oba Ghana, we are Teni and the tribe DNM, how some communities have been marginalized. Yaka Salfo, Yamoma Tuaba, Omea Santofo and Combetu, Bomea Amunafono, Yamoma. These are all recipes and Ekufuado. And this is a research by the Institute for Security Studies. And they know, say, Omia studies when you know who is research no who say sa war na ACC was Sudan, war na ACC was Guinea, ACC was Chad, Mali, Burkina Faso, and the ones to come. No, these are the prime suspects, and all these things I've stated here, they are under Ekufuado manifesting 100%. Ninyina manifeste, ninyina show. These are all small magnets. The bigger magnet is attracting. And in no time, these small magnets, when they join the bigger force or the bigger magnet, it explodes. It becomes too powerful that a certain government cannot handle. And that is the power the people have that they will topple a government. It could be the military. It could be a group. It could be the people themselves, which is civilians, citizens arrest, and citizens take over. So these things are Atubuga Eka with facts backing it. Ekufuado's government don't want to accept and take it serious and make sure, say, those pointers are dealt with. Make sure that we have a level playing ground, democracy shared, making sure, say, we don't marginalize people. We don't try to use the constitution, change things in the constitution. We know what Ekufuado has done to the constitution, some part of it. We don't make sure, say, if even we have been defeated in an election, we will manipulate through the Supreme Court and the EC. These are the things that causes coup. So Atubiga is a prophet in disguise. He's sending the message to the president, say, put down your ego, sit back, analyze and make some self-reflection and know that coup is inevitable. The guy is not calling for doom. The guy is cautioning against doom. Atubiga, from the things he said and the facts he put out there, he isn't calling doom. He isn't saying we should get to that point. He is trying to caution Ghanaians, caution Ghana against doom. So we sit here and we think those pointers are politics. Those pointers will favor the opposition. Those pointers will destroy us. So we need to understand. We have to come to that realization and have to understand the actions of the government, the president, and his people, he calls cabinet members, the action of a certain government, the actions will call for a coup. And all the things that I've stated here, they are all recipe. And these recipes we're talking about, they are all under Ekufuado's government. Atubiga never. He has never said we should destroy this nation through coup. He's cautioning the country against coup because the pointers are too clear. A certain president today cannot even meet UTAC one-on-one to discuss their problems. A president today, 9 people have been killed. He's not been able to speak on it once. A president today, as we speak, the country's economy is in the gutters. He has not been able to build the country, to tell everybody that, you know what, I have failed. A president whose ego is bigger than his shrinking balls. A president who thinks only locking up journalists, locking up CSO rep members, only intimidating people can keep him in power. A president who uses the judiciary, he uses the EC to win an election, to take power that does not belong to him. A president who instructs the military to kill its own citizens. This is a clear signal that coup is inevitable. And remember, when they say coup is not only from the military. Civilians can start a coup. Groups can start a coup. So don't think it's the military, it's only the military that can start a coup. We need to start thinking. Kandapa is too old to handle our security. Ambrose Derry is too ignorant to be somebody who is briefed about intelligence. Let me tell you, we don't have a nation. We don't have people who will start thinking and making sure say, our democracy and future is intact. We are sitting on a time bomb. I am not a bad prophet. I am just a messenger. Atubiga is not a bad prophet. He is just a messenger. He is conveying a message to you, cautioning you people from what he has read and the research he has. I have told you from day one, we are here to make sure our democracy is protected. We are here to make sure our democracy is protected. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo does not believe in democracy. All the things you are seeing on the screen clearly shows that coup in Ghana is inevitable. The e-levy thing he's talking about, if he's a president who thinks, who is smart, he will accept that he has failed and that the people should give him another chance, his party another chance to correct the mistakes. But he's turning around to tell you people that you are the problem. And these are the things that get the people angry. These are the things that annoy the people. These are the things that put the youth on the street. You see, if something is inevitable, you see, chedia, and I said, chedia a benwono, a blow which is inevitable. You see, chedia a benwono, jenentem. Ekufuado is lucky that some people are speaking today and giving him signals and showing him facts, showing him research about what is about to happen. If he's smart, if he's intelligent, if he's honest, if he's not a fool, he will sit back and think and start correcting his mistakes. I keep telling you, coup from the actions of this president and this government is inevitable. A word to a wise is enough. After this short break, I will pick a few calls and end today's show. Still watching. With all due respect, extended version.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jama'a ni ne naku mai suna Shafiq Suleiman mai lakani kan social media Mr. Hark mai zama kan dandali da ke da suna Roto kan Facebook da kuma Loud Silence TV. Mun zo muku da wanga bishara a gurguje a kai saye kuma da sassaucin murya kan TV ku da kuke kallo na yau na cewa kaman taimakon ku muke nema mu yi mu tafiye da lamarin Loud Silence TV. Shekara ɗaya da rabin da ya wuce mun muka kokarta da media of Loud Silence TV muka produce Loud Silence TV muka bari mutane suka fahimci abin da ke faruwa muna kawo labarai muna gaya da hukuma gaskiya yadda ya kamata akan wannan ne ba mu son wani mai kudi guda ko wani politician ya zo ya kama muna ko ya taimaka muna har ya kai fagen da mai shin nan zai gwada muna abin da ya kamata mu fadi da abin da ya kamata a yi to abin da ya sa muka ce bari mu kawo muku wanga damuwar mu kenan saboda TV ga naku ne na mu duka ne abin da ya sa muke son ku taimaka muna mu yi mu tafi da lamarin TV ga kenan kaba mu zo mu kauce dalilin da ya sa muka hassasa wanga Loud Silence TV wato na samu jurewa mu gaya da kawunan mu da hukuma gaskiya sa jama'a mu da muke kasan waje baki dai duka Europe, Asia, American muna son mu taimaka muna da PayPal account da sunan da ke kai na KTWADR that is Kevin Taylor with all due respect kenan aka zalika kuma kamar yadda kuke gani kan TV ku muna da Momo account MTN Momo account da muka bude daga kasan Ghana kana kasan duniya baki dai ko kuma cikin Ghana kike ko kake kunya ku taimaka muna kai a phone number da ke kai ne 055-889-3032 055-889-3032 sunan da ke kai ne Benedict Ando abinda muke nema taimakon da muke nema duka ne €1 $1 ko kuma 7 Ghana cedis €1 $1 ko kuma 7 Ghana cedis for the year 2022 bisa jama'a taimakon ku muke nema na wajen a taimaka muna mu tafiyar da lamarin Loud Silence TV mun gode kwarai da irin taimakon da kuke muna daiman Allah saka da kowa da alkhairi assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
All right, thank you very much for staying. Let me pick a few calls and then and the calls and also stick to the issues we discussed today. In some I can wahano and I was say okanwasem if you deviate I will take you off. My meeting can anchor instructions no and send me phone lines no. If you call into the show and you try to bring your own topic here, I will hang up on you. It does not matter who you are. Enyaha anybody in chia. This is not a platform to send greetings. Or baby also chiana or nipa na WhatsApp number. Text the person. Nipa onimusa wakasa no onimsa wakasa. If you start to greet, you start to say unnecessary things. If you don't stick to the rules, I will end the call. Thank you. All right. Hello, caller.
Hello, Tobias Awala. Good evening.
Good evening, Auntie Monica.
Ghana, I'm a Ghana da wasati. Tobias Awala, I am the part I'm a citizen. What I said that I prefer a Ben wa excavator on top of begging. He is the master planner. When you greet this, the Mr. P and Walker should excavate it under the family. And you for the one call. Net until you for Ghana in one casa. Men with that chambers with Abad, or Lupen the Babacasa. But for them, this and I had a Ghana for no. I don't know father in your Henia about some of Okawa and some of Baba to Elevy.
Thank you very much. Thank you for making it short. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mr. Kelvin, good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Your friend Master Richard, make a free pig farm. Ghana. Kelvin, me pacho media disready way to any.
Okay.
When we say I buy we sika umunya cover time World Bank for the mom. Woman for sika ni na betuja. Omu declare bi e bi teye. Mesre especially NDC MPs and parliament. Share woman ba be catch the nyina say woman to me nya koko target a womo epese womunya last year. Mimi wo feeling bi wo mi mu say nkrofo we betumi exceed target no ma artist so akyere Ghana for no ma e de egu ombotom. We mu yenji wo mu di o. Womo ka say hwesoro na wo hwe soro a wo betwa wedi.
Me that's the boss.
Nti wo mu nya so nti besere.
All right.
Ye ma ye ninda ho. No asem bi o mbeke bia de yenhwehwem. Me that's it.
All right. Okay. Hello. Go ahead. Hello.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Go ahead.
And then what nanu hey I was my try I'm Virginia hey my try me nya. And then the same account na I know so no my donate for nipa be 50 why?
Me that's the
I don't need for yeah 50. Yeah, and you know cause we had my way no na.
Me that's it.
Right, all
right, boss. Me that's it. Okay, that was a good one. Let's pick another call. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Mbajo Kasa.
Yeah, good evening, Kelvin.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm Apostle from Tamale.
All right.
I'm say MPP, the MPP bar power, especially Nanado. Me imagine is about Tiaka, a canal where Tiana said. A yawa a one humuna now called Pesa or each Ghana. Once over first, that be me cancer, some one was chassis. Adia, a tite, and papa no one will say, Omukuma, a small boy, girl, or 14 years, no, Sabugo to almost in the Mirren, Omaku, 14 years, girl, I was Sabugo. On number, and now. On a Ghana dream ship. We were no opposition or a former president for time to run or chair say or any who. On a fire Ghana dream ship, a cotton to so being a chair cocoa room, a cotonia. O sound or by on sound foresee efa a lawyer design a chatunum force, a coloco form, a jelomo, on no sharp way. On by ya on the time, and who say of first soldier for echo woman for what I say. Go to say but Gadi and I say but share ma yentina subian one na sama move to ma for the same to one number so and ye bacana sema on numeration the young who say omo blast kumbi and say almost say ye dealer been a year and say what your musica. It means me come back to cry, come back to cry, say
true. It's hard to get through.
One yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
boss, but that's
it. Thank you. Send your work.
But that's it. All right, thank you for the call. Hello, caller.
Hello, good evening, Prophet.
Good evening,
Chairman. Yeah. When saying that there be somehow near can say we are prophet. No, so they say almost that PQ Omo can work Ghana radios. So Omo can that uncle say Uncle Yandu Ebra Ghana. And the menu can say pounds a year 9 CDs 50p. Kevin 915. And the menu can say pounds a year 915. Petro need I try 8 more no. Say I got 12.
Yeah.
Petro need a dictator. Into Ebra Kevin. Next can valid ni any so. And they didn't reason say they be. What is wrong in this country economically? Be BSA. We want to be a man. We want to be cast and then get Kevin a can you. Who can't have your moody do at them? But who the over 30 years from over the me, I did have many. This Ghanaian. This is what pains me about them. They will come. So who casa and they within 1 week they will come out and process their who can and some who are for I'm sorry to use this word. Some who are for no moody do at them. And they will not come and apologize. Say Kevin, Kevin Walker said somebody took $10 billion. What insult did you have on those idiots? How they insulted you? At the end of the day, what did they say? The Bank of Ghana himself come out and prove that, Kevin, you are right. And they just say, look at what is happening in our country. Look at what is happening in our country. And then when they say, 150, Colombia no just up to now when it's Ghana, put $150. Did they talk about this bullshit? Kevin, nobody can account for it. Is that the country that we are living? The Kupado the and can ask them, or your bosom. They cook it and bring it for us because we don't have it. Since we can't reason for ourselves. A certificate president who has can he show his classmate? Can he show Kevin? Kevin, let me leave you and then may God bless you. May Allah protect you.
All right.
May Allah protect you. May Allah protect you.
I mean, Lester. All right. Okay. That was Lester chairman. My man here submit for another call. Be her. Okay. Let's see. Hello, caller.
Kevin.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening. I'm sure anyway, Juma Power. Kevin, Mr. Contribution Kakrame wo. Hello?
Yeah, me too. Go ahead.
Good evening. Yeah, meaning say Ekufado. One more say onye obi a SOD president of Ghana. Sabio Ekufado onye obi a onim bre. On breda. Ekufado by say enyoma o Lucy ye nano babe jina dear back through your tax na ye teach manono. Obia onim bre onim said ye ehia for a bre. I don't think say he was supposed to be a president of Ghana. But said you Ghana for na Mahama Kaye, but yena yenti say ye pe change. I could do be a president of Ghana.
Thank you very much. Okay. Mati. All right, but that's it for the call. Hello, caller. Hello.
Yeah, Odisha Kevin Taylor. Good evening.
Good evening, boss.
Your friend any pending kaya me kasa free man ponting body de.
Body de. Man ponting body de for what saying?
Yeah, who your parents you not talk has say ama bia cool.
Nice one.
They said yeah, me a trailer driver. They said yeah, car bia me fa bia na yaje. Car bia me fa bia na yaje.
Aden.
Ama me ho chire. Say me bana me be say aka wura say iskana nso. Me yibi to diesel a. Boss is here and I say scaring in asa. The Amaya said ya ho chire ya papa.
And then easy.
The Kabima Esra Kabima. Oh, boy,
all right, boss. Hello, caller.
Good evening, Kevin.
Yeah, go ahead, boss.
Good evening, Kevin.
Yeah, go ahead. Good evening.
Yeah, and you made a massive mistake. The MPP MPP about there's the care COVID in almost about $430 million. Almost my first care will be not even one.
Boss, where any what bank and quantity back no?
And a Ghana for come one too because MPP.
Mami judge them. $430 million we know. A what bank and quao?
Wow.
IMF the buy that way there one joint. As we basin. Where one joint? Where one joint?
And upon this and Ghana for cannot to because MPP.
Yeah.
And now my also it is $5,000 for the explorers for the excursion.
Yeah.
Crump two mama if you so. Now a whole government that's now from another coin, another hospital, another Juma, another schools. Bibi was about it.
Yeah.
As Ghana for common also no almost for this case and Jimmy and Nancy a day. Jimmy and Nancy a day.
That's boss. All right. Hello, caller. Caller, go ahead.
Yeah. Yo, good evening, Kevin.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, please. I'm calling to talk about certain things that I think is our problem in this country. You know, Ghanaians are one of the people they like to listen to promises.
Yeah.
Promises,
free promises.
that are very
Put free before it.
Yes.
Free promises.
Promises.
Yeah.
That are very foolish to our ears, sounded to our mind like we are wise, but we are fools.
Yeah.
You know, how can a sitting president, before he will come, he tell us that there is a money in this country, he will never borrow money. He will never borrow money. He will not tax us high, but he will make sure he use our resources to make money for this country and retrieve us from.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, this very man borrow enough, use it for himself, no account. Second, if you call this man and sit him down as a president, tell us what you have done with money. He will say COVID-19. He will say free HAS.
Yeah.
Why is it that we Ghanaians, second election, somebody come and we don't see anything, say 4 more to do more. What is more again about somebody fail for 4 years? Do you know how much, how if you give birth to a child, that's 4 years. Do you know, by this time, you know how to write his name.
Yeah.
4 years, now we are giving him
Wasted time, man.
See, so we Ghanaians too, in fact, me, I don't blame Akufo-Addo, because we Ghanaians, we are very, very, very extra foolish. We don't think about future. We all the time, if we are hungry, because of we are hungry, we hold the bowl in our hand. We think if you say, oh, bring it, let me fetch it for you. Then you also brought it and they give you small. I say, I'm trying.
That is what Mahama was telling people that we don't
remember.
Yeah, and they said it's ridiculous, you know. For 5 years, this government can't point to anything, like nothing. Free SHS has collapsed.
You know, hey, Kevin, I beg you, I want to ask this question. I'm not getting it clear. I don't know. Maybe I will be a little bit confused. But let me ask. Anytime they borrow money, okay. First, I want to ask, what's the main way for this how they call it? Ministers of the work of ministers. I want to know the work of like road minister.
Yeah, the ministers are supposed to basically, because the president cannot be everywhere, he appoints ministers to represent him in various ministries. So if the budget is out, we give this ministry 10 Ghana, this ministry 20 Ghana, this ministry 30 Ghana. They are supposed to oversee that money, make sure that it is used in that specific, that manner. Like, this is for roads. The roads minister has to make sure that he uses those monies for 7 roads that he said we are going to build in 2022. So basically, they are the representative of the president. So if a minister is not working, is not delivering, it is up to the president to fire that person. Because if the minister is not delivering, the president is not delivering.
Thank you. So now, our president borrow money without even those like a parliament, without the parliament's knowledge. Second, if they bring money, nobody know how. There was a time I was listening to. He said anytime our president travel, he bring goodies. Which of the goodies? Up to now?
Yeah, I remember that story. Somebody said that. Yeah, when he goes out. Yeah, we were talking about his trips, right? We were talking about his travels.
Yes.
And somebody said that, we should not complain. Every time the president goes
out,
one
of the MP in the parliament say that.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Isn't it?
Goodies.
Goodies.
And you see, now we don't know what kind of goodies is that. So now our small money in our account, our small money hanging in our account, you want to take it. You want to even live on it. So this man, he wants to collapse this country finally and travel to outside.
Thank you. Let me pick another call. Thank you for the call. The goodies. Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, boss. Go ahead.
Boss, me free takwa. Mpocho mpese yobisa ye MP kudu kasa asoja fono omone nam galamsey site no omoye no ho.
Duka de sama ka kire mu se duka no me se ono e galamsey fu nyina opela abwaje. And there are some people in the Western region, they are defending Duka. Me dream one mentiase. Like, Ojinwa unti ase oko takwa krum kra ye onko for bu defend duka before election 2020 ohwe acid guni paso ohwe acid guni paso
uba kronuma ye fi
takwa de minimum kakra na me bog off kakra wo ho amene almighty ain enti kroni de asai
kroni de asai emu aye fi
soja fro de o mabalo so mbe den soja fro so mbe den
boss omunam site o amount for site no modijin say yam galamsey concession no modiji omodiji
yate me on the ground bi oho sending me some information be me man looking into this na videos be will be on bebre me. Thank you very much boss me that's it. All right.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sir, boss. Good evening. This is Ibrahim from Olga.
Ibrahim, yes, sir. Yeah.
Boss, I can see that boss is saying that President Olu insult us. It's true. He insult us all the time because he see that we don't have sense. See, when we are even asking about, Johnny is asking about that, you say you want to plant the trees. And then you are not say that you should count for us. And then you are now saying that you want to plant a more tree. Where's the first one?
They didn't survive. They all didn't survive. They are going to chop your money. They didn't survive.
Yes, and then you are now saying that you are going to plant a tree again. Where? Are you going to plant on top of our head or where? It's our old man there. We don't know whether he doesn't think and they speak or what. So why are you going to plant that tree? Where's the first one? We are saying that where's the first tree? You didn't account for it, and you are planning for a second one. I will come on. This old man there, I don't know the person who is writing speech for him.
Thank you, Ibrahim. Thank you, Ibrahim. Ibrahim doesn't understand. Hello, hello, caller.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is that Kelvin show?
Yeah, you're live. You're speaking to Kevin. How are you?
Oh, hello. I'm calling from London.
You're calling from London? How are you doing tonight?
Yeah. I'm good.
Irish Rich Contemporary? Mbacho Kasa, it's you.
I just want to contribute to the program.
Go ahead. You're
live. This thing about government doesn't want to account for COVID monies and monies that has been given to Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that they have to be pressured to account for, or Parliament have to get somebody?
They don't have to be pressured. It's supposed to be a norm. You get what I mean? And it's supposed to be a norm because the money was given to the government in the name of the people. Because all the monies that the Ghana government actually received during COVID or still in COVID, it was in the name of Ghanaians. Now, the minority in parliament actually petitioned or brought out a motion to open an investigation, or you can call it an inquiry into that they want the government to account for every single monies. Now, what happened was the other side of parliament, that is the majority, that's the NPP side in parliament, they were supposed to say, yes, let us go into it. Let us have a bipartisan committee from the left and right, and then probe, and then ask questions and ask detailed questions about how the money was spent. Now, the majority just decided to quash it through Joe Wise. So the majority is now preventing us from knowing how much money we got and how far we've spent the money. So somebody will ask, why is a party that wants power again, a party in government, now preventing accountability, and the same party wants power again? So your question is simple. The people we are thinking are in power who will be accountable to us are now telling us they don't want to be accountable because we don't have the right to know.
So then why is the minority not putting pressure to ensuring that?
The minority actually brought this up in parliament. And remember, we have a 137 parliament, left and right. Yeah. We all have 137. It's a hung parliament. Now, Joe Wise, who actually stepped in for Alban Bagbin, remember Alban Bagbin sat on this issue, and he actually passed that the investigation should go on. The next day, Joe Wise had to take over because Alban Bagbin wasn't around. And what this guy did was that he sided with the majority and said he has quashed it and that he is not going to allow the inquiry investigation. So you have to understand that the same people in power today who are now calling for, who are now convincing Ghanaians to vote for them to bring Bawumia in are the same people blocking. The minority can do whatever they want to do, but at the end of the day, and I keep saying that we somehow have to blame Alban Bagbin. He does not have to leave his seat. He needs to make sure that these kind of things, he sits down to make sure this is done. You don't, because Joe Wise is basically a political puppet who doesn't really want to do the right thing. He's always siding with the majority because he's also in their criminality together. So Alban Bagbin, I blame him for these things because he needs to make sure he stays for this to be passed and then sit on the matter for them to start a discussion or set the committee up for the probing to start. So with this one, I blame Alban Bagbin. He shouldn't be making noise. It's his fault because your deputy is somebody who is known for running you down and always making sure everything that you pass, he comes behind you to also make sure that he passes a different thing. So we should blame Alban Bagbin for that. He was supposed to make sure that he sat through this for this to be put together officially, to actually have a committee to sit on this. So that's the answer to your question. We should blame Alban Bagbin for
because if they leave it at that, then it means that they will always just squander money and nobody will be accountable for anything.
Yeah.
Because here we are in these NPP government, we can't actually pinpoint and say this is what they have done. That's what is going on, and yet there's money going into people's hands and nobody is accounting for anything. I mean, what kind of government is it?
That's why we keep working. Thank you very much for the call. We will keep working and asking questions. Thank you. Hello, caller.
Good evening, Mr. Kevin Taylor.
Good evening.
Watara ni Kevin.
Watara nyabote mu so bia chiri bi say mba no mo ba na say omo panchichiri mu a o se bi nyabote na mchichiri mu so ho. But mu so bi ya against wo Senior Ramsey say girl no and sister na no kasa na be nyabote pa na voice mine nice na mchichiri mu. Watara say wo ba nchichiri mu bi eni wo. Wan ye fast gram asaka to. Nti ende so muti ase Watara kasa.
Menuni eludi catching the boss ni boss ni de so kenya catch us. Kifesa Mr. Professor Tuguba Kasembi, your friend is a Caribbean that former your friend is interior minister.
I saw that
about the Kase.
But
yes, young Kwachi Atuguba.
Yeah,
your friend is a preaching Wakaka, your friend is a coup d'etat. Sabi, Manu system remu. Sabi, and before we have the men, anytime Kwachi according Jimmy for Motiway. Professor Kasem, I don't know, Kaino. One can see in your coup, one can say what him, and you could let me do coup about. Sabi won't bring us to someone catching young Quachino, and I'm talking about chair, Musara Mucho Bia. Not even I don't know who's a power, no matter forever and never after day. I don't know, we don't know about the church and lecture what the way at the NCT. No, who you have to send Bia and catch a young Quachino. Hey, Mr. Campbell is also Caboas, Kahamichote.
If I did say Nagana na ekuru fu anka we go but can't for Kabwasi assembly.
Yes. Oh, we also lawyer Bofu Papa Kronti. Why say friend say your friend is a road minister Bofu Papa Kronti. You go to school go en kasa Bofu no. Oh, mama Kabwasi sem. Obuasi assembly dey say be kasa o kan wa sem a we hwe wa no bepa. Obuasi ya say nkura system na dey ya ti nkura fi mu no. Why Obuasi no esisi and the scaffold that your friend say. I'm not media dey picture Facebook so we who talk with your friend Eben. Me papa not on your friend say ensa bia by our view suta. So we who no no escapa. To say defend it maybe akana samno say NPP etia kura ye dia do no. The NDC was on the 10 year kura ba yerim say ye nuanum anya ebi mbeka wasem. But we did the comedy and the bossy for Galamse Crampa Buiano and all kinds of bossy no man 5 20 cities have been doing social or be to me a bill so.
Yeah. We've lost Watara. All right. That's it. I'm not picking any more calls again. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. We will be here tomorrow to discuss Ghana. It's been a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day. Tomorrow we'll be here to discuss Ghana again. I think I'm hoping Saforo will take over from me. The schedule, Loud Silence TV schedule, no. I'm share how the schedule looks. Now, my man for have an idea of the TV schedule, no. I think from 7 a.m. Ghana time all the way to 12 in the afternoon, no. Al Jazeera. From 12 to 1:30, no. Pierrot's time. From 1:30 to 5:30, no. Pampaso, Radio Gold, Ransford, Kibwache. Pampaso for we exactly at no. 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. no Al Jazeera. That's the morning show. News. And from 12 to 1:30 no and no I think that spot there's nothing there for now. Yes, that's Mondays. From 1:30 to 5:30 no Pampaso, Ransford, Kibwache. Mondays no. And from 7 o'clock to 11 no 11:30 no with all due respect. After 11 Ghana time 11 no Saforo show no, which is the Saforo, forgive me, I forgot it. The wrap up. Saforo show the wrap up, and also from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. After that, we have Al Jazeera or CNN till 7 a.m. Tuesdays, and also 7 to 12 Al Jazeera. There's a space there 1:30 to 5:30, and also Pampaso. I take over from 7 to 11. Then Saforo takes over. Then Al Jazeera. Wednesday, and apart from 7 to 12, Al Jazeera. 12 to 1:30, CSF. Into Ochina, 12 afternoon to 1:30 in the afternoon, CSF family. And Avram Ben Moshe will take over Ochina area. 12 to 1:30 in the afternoon, CSF time. So don't miss that show. After CSF, you have Pampaso 1:30 to 5:30. I take 1:30 to 5:30. So 5:30 to 7 p.m. Pierrot's time. 5:30 to 7 p.m. Pierrot's time. Then I take from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. and from 11 p.m. Saforo. We will be putting out the schedule of Loud Silence TV. Remember, Black Rasta 2 will be having a show here. I will confirm by the end of the week where his show is going to be. Into Black Rasta 2 will be coming on Loud Silence TV. We will be streaming his show live on Loud Silence TV. You have to make a date. We will be talking about the schedule and where we want to put him on Loud Silence TV. So we have CSF on Loud Silence TV. Pierrot is on Loud Silence TV. Ransford, Kebwache, Pampas on Loud Silence TV. Myself, I'm on Loud Silence TV. On Saturdays, Ghana time, 4 to 5 p.m. In Koto 101. Follow him on YouTube. In Koto also. Black Rasta is somewhere. We are bringing you CSF, and so we bring you the shows. We are rolling the shows gradually to have every conscious person on this platform. The schedule will be out very, very soon for you people to have a static scheduler. So it's very important we all donate to sustain the TV. It's very, very important around the world. $1, 7 cities. You can adopt people and pay for them. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. This show is With All Due Respect extended version. And then my producers, thank you very much, Mr. S, Mr. P, Mr. I, Ms. Q. Have a wonderful night wherever you are. It's been a marvelous day. Tomorrow we will be here to talk about Ghana. I'll leave now. I think Saforo takes over. If he doesn't, something will play after this show. Have a wonderful night. Be good. Ghana is all of us. Love each other. Tell a brother to tell a brother. Tomorrow we will meet and discuss Ghana. Be good. Good night. I